Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Knights of the Old Republic 2 with the restored content mod. We are playing as a guy called Kester Vin, Dark Side once again. The story thus far is that it's very similar to KOTOR 1. We're pretty much like a Jedi that was being taken on a passenger cruise. Not a cruise. It was like on a big... What is it? I'm bad with Star Wars lore. Republic, right? Because it's still... Yeah, it's the Old Republic. So there was like a Jedi Civil War, and basically we were taken on a Republic ship in secret, because like all the Jedi are dead. We're like the only one that's left, which I feel like has been a plot point like how many times now? Jedi Survivor's like about the same thing. The last remaining Jedi! Oh, and that other last remaining Jedi. Oh, and the other one. Oh, but yes, the other Jedi as well. That's the last remaining Jedi. Yeah, so we were on the Harbinger ship being taken, and then the Ebon Hawk, which is your ship from KOTOR 1, like, attacks it or something. I don't even know. I still don't even know. Like, the Ebon Hawk, like, landed into the Republic ship for some reason, and then the Ebon Hawk was, I think, no, the Harbinger was blowing up, and then the astromech companion from KOTOR 1, like, basically saves the Harbinger and then saves you, and then you go to the mining facility of Paragus, and then you're kind of like back up. Paragus is getting destroyed by all sorts of crazy shit, and then this really evil guy docks. You also meet a woman named Kriya, who was like an old Jedi, old Force. Oh, she was, yeah, we found out she was like the master of the evil guy, so she's like either a Sith or like she's like a Sith turned good. And yeah, basically now we need to go to Telos, and we've also met Atten here, who's kind of like the scoundrel Han Solo type guy of this game. And yeah, we're basically, yeah, that's right, we need to check up on Kriya, I think was the next objective here. And we're on the Ebon Hawk, which is your ship in KOTOR 1. I think that's pretty much everything. Ebon Hawk, security system, camera controls, cargo hold, cockpit communications. I guess we'll check these. Press enter to cancel live feed and return to interface. Cockpit. Communications. That's where we are. Engine room. Looks like T1 is there. Exit ramp. Should not be anything because we're in space. Garage. Nothing. Main hold. Nothing. Medical bay. Nothing. Port dormitory. There's Kriya. Starboard dormitory, nothing. Storage compartment. Oh, is that HK? Ooh. Yeah, because there was another HK unit, but he was not the same HK from the first game. And I know you can use HK, so that's interesting. Huh, I bet that's like HK from the first game, who's basically a lot of people's favorite companion. That it? Okay, gotta remember the voice we used for this guy. How did you get here, T3? Were you on the Ebon Hawk with Kriya? Forget it. I had some other question. Wait, so Kriya was on the Ebon Hawk? Yeah, that whole beginning part's so confusing to me for some reason. Were you on the Ebon Hawk with Kriya? But where did the Ebon Hawk come from? And we can ask this again. But where did the Ebon Hawk come from? Yes, but where did the... You're hiding something? You're hiding something from me. Well, T3... Well? If you don't know, then just say so. I order... Yeah, here we go. I order you to tell me, or I'll turn you into spare parts. Alright, this isn't over. If you didn't know, then say so, but don't start seizing up on me. Alright, but this isn't over. Forget it. I had some other questions. Could you please stop moving around the ship? It's hard to find you. You look like you've suffered a lot of damage over the years. Can you upgrade an item for me? I need a programming spike. I would love a programming spike. Okay, put this to good use. Can you make any more? Okay. There's something else I needed. You look like you've suffered a lot of damage over the years. How much damage? So you lost a lot of programs in your behavior core, in addition to the damage to your frame. Well, I'm sure you'll get that skill back. I'm glad to have you along. Pray you don't lose any more of your functionality, or I'll... Jesus. Yeah, this was the one thing I didn't want to be mean to, but... Pray you don't lose any more of your functionality, or I'll sell you for parts. Computer, I might be able to upgrade your memory core? think that was a success. Shut down for a while. This will be over in a second. All right, let me take a look. Why do we have 2 options here? Shut down for a while. This will be over in a second. Yo, Roman with the 10 jewels! Oh, my jewels! Whoops. I can't understand a thing you're saying. We'll try again later. For now, I have other questions for you. Okay, yeah, we'll try that later. I don't think we have particularly good computer or repair. I'm leaving. Items received. Influence lost. Wonderful. I'm trying to literally help you. What the hell? It did happen right when you booted the game. Yeah, it's just I don't know. It's because this game doesn't capture normally. I have to capture the display. It's the same thing as KOTOR 1. So frustrating. Just capture. It's not that hard. You look like you've suffered damage in your life now. That's some damage! Would you consider other old BioWare after this, like Dragon Age Origins and Jade Empire? You know, somebody gifted me Jade Empire. I think it was Kodami, maybe. Yeah, I think it was Kodami. I don't know much about Jade Empire at all, to be quite honest with you. People like it, so I would definitely consider it. I definitely am more interested in Dragon Age Origins. I've played Dragon Age Origins. It was one of our biggest Twitch series ever, honestly. I loved it, but I'm definitely overdue for it. I would appreciate it way more now. And so I really do want to do a Dragon Age Origins playthrough again. This looks like the remains of an HK unit, but older and more corroded than the one you encountered on Paragus. Its power core still carries a charge, but a number of critical parts appear to be missing. Diagnose the droid. It looks as if this droid is missing 4 critical components. Its droid processor, a replacement droid chassis, the control cluster that's supposed to be stored in the chassis, and its vocabulator. Take the vocabulator and insert it into the core, because we got one from the first HK. You have installed the droid's vocabulator. Step away. Oh, so that's cool. So you repair the original HK. Okay, so we need like 3 other items. What are they? Yeah, it's like 3 chassis items, basically. Okay. Yeah, because he would probably be a good companion. I definitely want to use like different companions than the first game, honestly, but we'll just see. It's good, Roman. I mean, so far we haven't really scratched the surface, although we got out of Paragus, thank God. I was really tired of Paragus, honestly. Like I said, I just don't know why they start KOTOR 1 and 2 in such like dry situations. To me, it's like grip the player immediately, you know, with some like interesting thing. I know you could argue that was interesting, but man, Terrace and Paragus, 2 of definitely not my favorite places in KOTOR universe. In the KOTOR universe, I would say. What's that? Ooh, look at this. Ooh. Yeah, this was like a quest in KOTOR 1, I think. Bash. Whoa! Look at that. Container inventory, broken item, Jedi robe, Pazak card, advanced medpack, dark Jedi robe, spacer, sensor, adrenal alacrity, and medpack. Well, I'm surprised nobody, like, said to do that. Okay, that's huge. Huh. Let's go ahead and equip some of that. Bio-antidote system. You cannot equip this item. You don't have the prerequisites. Which is what? Minimum Constitution 16. It's more the same kind of thing. Jedi Empire is like Chinese-inspired fantasy RPG. Yeah, I figured it was like Asian influence, because I don't know, anything Jade, I feel like usually implies Eastern focus. That's right, Spirit. It gets good once you leave Paragus, yeah. Dear Diary, jackpot. Okay, so we got this, which gives us saves reflex +1 maximum constitution. This does the same thing. Breath mask equipped, breath mask, spacer sensor, which does what? Bonus feat, weapon focus, blaster pistol, blaster rifle, not usable by Wookiees. Don't think I care about that. Insulated gloves, damage immunity, 30% versus cold, 20% versus fire. Hell yes. We have Kester Vin's armband, and now here we can equip the Jedi robe or the Dark Jedi robe, which gives us regenerate force points. But we get a lot more here. Members of the Jedi Order. These are simple robes kept modest, not by a desire to appear humble, but to offer the greatest freedom of movement during battle. So let's do that. And then here we'll put an energy shield. And then here we've got adrenaline amplifier, which is reflex +2, which I think is probably better. And then we've got plasma torch, vibro cutter, vibro blade, mining laser, and mining laser. Okay. Hey, cool beads. Whoa, hold on, buddy. Oh, look at those dark robes. That looks sick as hell. Yeah, those were a thing in the first game. I do believe. Oh, look at that. We're evil right off the bat. Parag is probably the worst planet out of both games. I wouldn't have minded it if it just wasn't so long. Like, why make that whole section that long? It's, like, kind of crazy to me. All right, we got Kreia.
Have you come for more answers? There is little more left to give.
When you lost your hand... Yeah, we're connected to her. When she lost her hand, we felt the hand get lost, too. Your hand, is there anything I could do? If you refer to your hand, the choice was yours. If you refer to your hand, the choice was yours.
Of course it was. I knew what was necessary, and that I was the only one who stood between you and him. This wound is a physical thing and will fade with time. It was necessary. Some things may only be learned from sacrifice.
If I could, I would have protected you. I'm sorry for your loss and considered the pain a lesson. If I felt the loss of your hand, what would have happened had you died? If I felt the loss of your hand, what would have happened if you had died?
I do not know. I fear that the consequences would have been more extreme.
I.e., I would have died. Basically. My hand was dipped in molten carbonite. Like, what consequences? Death?
Possibly, yes, and I fear it works both ways. I would not wish to test it, nor should you.
Yeah, very interesting. So we're just, like, literally connected to this woman. If she dies, we die. All right. What can we do? I don't want my actions to place you at risk. Then we'll work together and try to be careful until we can fix this. This link is a threat to me and an inconvenience. We need to sever it now. But at your age, you could die any moment, especially considering the way you act. I will not allow my life to be tied to some half-dead, delusional old woman. It's interesting that you get so many options for evil options, you know? This link is a threat to me. And an inconvenience. We need to sever it now.
If you think a connection to one such as yourself gives me any comfort, then you would be wrong. I desire this no more than you do. It seems that at times of stress and pain, if they catch us unawares, then the pain is transmitted between us.
When I find myself in times of stress and pain, Mother Kreia calls to me, whispering words of the Force. Let it be. Bro looks ready for anything. Us? We already look like Anakin, honestly. What type of evil? I don't know, because I didn't realize they'd give us that many options, which I like a lot, like multiple options to say evil things. I don't know, because I don't know how, like, in-depth it is. Ultimately, like, I want the most dark side points, but I'd rather be a more realistic evil this time, because our last character was just basically Omega evil. We'll see. I didn't realize, yeah, there'd be, like, options here. How could this bond have happened?
I confess its nature eludes me as well, but the bond is strong, and its roots run deep. It seems the Force flows easily between us. When one of us manipulates the Force to heal or strengthen ourselves, the other is aided as well.
Yeah, there's definitely something going on here. You and Kreia possess the Force Chain special ability. When either of you uses a Force power on yourself, the other gains the benefit as well.
A powerful technique indeed, though, as we have noticed, it has its drawbacks.
Yeah, I'm really curious who she is, and that does sound really powerful, because basically, why would you never have her on your team then? So what do we do now? I need to know more about the Sith hunting us. When you were on Paragus, I could feel the Force again. Can you tell me what has happened since... Yeah, I'm curious about that. Can you tell me what has happened since the Mandalorian Wars?
Much has happened in the galaxy in your absence, and since the defeat of the Mandalorians at Malachor 5.
Tell me about the Mandalorian Wars.
It is a tale you already know well. Almost a decade ago, the Mandalorians began preying on the Republic, bringing the fires of war to many planets along the Outer Rim. Their predations continued, winning victory after victory, until the Republic finally begged the Jedi Council for aid.
Why wouldn't they use the Jedi Council before? Chaotic, lawful, selfish. Do we have that option? Like, is there really that many choices? Because then I have to think about it. I didn't think we'd have that many options. Happiness is a warm gun. Literally, yeah, one of my favorite games of all time. We were playing, Baldur's Gate 3 for the Patreon, and there's a Mother Superior character called Mother Superior something. And every time they say her name, I'm just like, Mother Superior, jump the gun. 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 Happiness. I love that guy. I love that song. Use a warm gun. Lawful evil like Count Dooku. Well, I guess I'll ask the chat, am I able to choose a type of evil consistently throughout this game? Because then I have to think about that. I didn't think that would be an option. But only some Jedi Knights answer the call, like I did.
Indeed. The Jedi Council counseled caution and patience to assess the Mandalorian threat as the Outer Rim burned.
Well, that sounds dumb. And Revan and Malak refused to wait.
2 Jedi Knights, Revan and Malak, defied the Jedi Council. They challenged the Mandalorian fierceness and brutality on the battlefield with a viciousness of their own. Revan's entrance into the conflict marked the true beginning and end of the war. It was Revan who drove the Mandalorians back into the unknown regions.
And that all happens before KOTOR 1? Or is it like after? Trying to remember, because I think the Mandalorian Wars had ended before, right? I know this part. What happened after the war?
As Revan and Malak fought the Mandalorians in battle after battle, they grew to despise weakness, just as the Mandalorians did. In the end, the Mandalorians had taught them through conflict, shaped the Jedi, and turned them into a weapon against the Republic.
And that was the So yeah, that's after KOTOR 1, I think. Didn't the Jedi Order try to stop them?
Revan and Malak, and all the Jedi that served them, turned against the Republic and the Jedi Order. Jedi fought Jedi. Revan was ambushed by the Jedi and captured. Malak continued to wage war in his master's place, inflicting terrible wounds on the Republic. Wounds that bleed still.
Yeah, and then you don't, okay. And then KOTOR 1 happens, right. Okay, now I remember. Yeah, this was all before. How were Malak and the Sith defeated? What happened to Malak? I know what happened to Malak. The Republic is weak. They couldn't have beaten Malak? The Republic is weak. They couldn't have beaten Malak.
As all Sith do, without a strong enemy, the Sith turned on each other. Revan escaped the Jedi and returned to finish Malak. And that was the end of the Jedi Civil War.
But what happened to Revan?
After defeating Malak, Revan left the Republic, and there are none who know where he has gone. It is said that the Sith remnants turned on themselves after Revan defeated Malak, reducing Korriban to ruin as the Republic still bleeds and struggles for life. Where Revan wanders now, I do not know.
Which is quite interesting, because that leaves him open to appear in this game, too. No spoilers. Revan abandoned the war. Revan turned against Malak. There were other questions. I wish to ask.
Ask, and I will answer.
What do we do now? More about the Sith hunting us. I could feel the Force again. So what do we do now?
I do not know. The Sith struck more swiftly than I thought, and they will not stop until they have you in their grasp. If you fall, all the galaxy will echo it.
But there must be some place we can go. Is there any place we can retreat to? I mean, we're trying to go to Telos, isn't there? We can't keep running until they catch us. There were other questions. We can't keep running until they catch us.
It does not matter where we go. It is not the destination that matters. It is the journey.
Yeah, okay.
All paths will take us to the end, whatever it may be, and no matter how strongly we fight against it. For now, we are bound for Telos, and that is enough.
Enough for what? Enough for what?
Before the war, Jedi who failed their training were sent to the fields of Telos to serve the galaxy, not as Jedi Knights, but as farmers and laborers. The destruction of Telos was complete. I doubt any Jedi remain. Yet there may be echoes of their passing. We shall see.
Echoes of the Jedi. We find no trace of Jedi teachings. That plan seems weak. We don't have the time. We don't have the time to scour an entire planet for Jedi relics.
Then I am left with nothing more than we had already. My faith in you and your ability to meet what comes.
There were other questions I wanted to ask of you. I think I've heard enough.
I would see to that fool in the cockpit and remind him of our destination. I would not want him attempting to veer from Telos.
The fool has a name. He's not a fool. Atten isn't so bad. Well, maybe he is. I'll crack his skull into the bulkhead if he tries. Yeah, just do we want to be that evil? I mean, like, I want to be dark side, but like, God, that's just like our last character. All right, let's just see where it goes. I'll crack his skull into the bulkhead if he tries.
Watch that one. His thoughts are slippery. I do not trust him, and nor should you. Such a man serves himself first and his allies next.
Just like Han Solo. But Han Solo turned out to be a good guy eventually. You know? The Mando Wars are before KOTOR the Prelude. Right, yes. I was getting some of it confused. Now, I guess we did everything. So let's go back to the cockpit, which is where? Straight and to the left. From what I remember, you can roleplay through dialogue, but game mechanic-wise, there's just dark side, light side, with less shades in between. Yeah, because this is BioWare, which means, like, you probably get maximum dark side points, a little bit of dark side points, maximum light, and then a little bit of light. So it's like, well, it doesn't really matter outside of roleplay, because we ultimately just want the most dark side points. So I don't know. We'll figure it out.
How's our passenger? She's still aging?
For someone without much to say, she sure says a lot.
Yeah, to you, maybe. I don't usually hear much beyond fool and imbecile. She's lucky she's a Jedi, or someone would have killed her years ago. I mean, how old do you think she is? She may have been good-looking once, but it takes some hard living to make creases like that.
My God. Yeah, my headcanon is that she's Bastila, but obviously don't spoil it. I'm just kind of feeling that that may be what's going on, perhaps. If she looks good to you, you must have taken a blaster hit when I wasn't looking.
Hey, I just got out of prison. If we had a decent navicomputer, trust me, we'd be dropping out of hyperspace into the Nar Shaddaa Red Sector right now. After spacing that old witch, of course.
My God. The tone is very dark right off the bat here. Let's focus. Just cut the chatter and stick to piloting.
You call this piloting? This is nothing. If Paragus had any place other than Telos in its astrogation charts, trust me, that's where we'd be headed.
Well, if you thought Paragus was dead, then Telos is a dying world they're trying to breathe back to life. Should be there before too long. You can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
Is he, like, glitch typing on nothing, or is that just how Star Wars works? You're just typing in the air. I don't think you are, right? Maybe you are in the prequels. All right, I'll do that.
So, what happened?
What are you talking about?
Don't give me that. There were plenty of times back on Paragus where a lightsaber would have been helpful. So where's yours?
Oh, yeah, true. Exiles aren't allowed to keep their lightsabers. My lightsaber was taken from me by the Council. A Jedi is not defined by their weapon. Let's leave my lightsaber out of this. My lightsaber was taken from me by the Council.
Oh, yeah? I thought a Jedi was supposed to be married to their lightsaber. Guess I heard wrong. Were you a single hilt or one of those double-bladed Jedi?
It was a single hilt, double-bladed. I don't remember, and I don't care. What did we do the first time? Was it single? I mean, I always go edgy, so it probably was the double-bladed. I kind of like the single, because then we can go... But I guess we can do both. Double-bladed.
Huh. I hear the twin blades are harder to master, but they can make enemies stampede over each other running for cover.
A lot of Jedi in the Mandalorian Wars use double-bladed sabers. A more aggressive blade gives you more slaughter per swing. Hey, you didn't go red, did you?
Go red. Actually, the crystal was redder than a Ligrex eye. Both the blade and the crystal were unique. It has been so long I have forgotten its color. I can barely remember what it used to feel like, much less look like, and I couldn't care less if I ever remember. Well, shit, I mean, both the blade and the crystal were unique.
Yeah? Unique how?
It was a blue lightsaber. My lightsaber was a green one. A yellow lightsaber. Violet. Like hurricane gems in the sunset. Orange, like Hosak's sun. It was a Viridian blade one of the Jedi Order had never seen before. I mean, Viridian's just green, right? What does that mean? Isn't Viridian green? Silver like the streams in the room of 1,000 fountains on Coruscant. It has been so long I have forgotten its color. I can barely remember what it used to feel like. I'm assuming this is like actually choosing our lightsaber here. So I feel like this is important. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm the same way, Soul Stare Frog. I just don't know how much like leeway the game gives me here. Perfectly neutral playthroughs are fun. Interesting. What's up, Mike? Welcome in.
I don't know you and I don't care to know you.
Well, Viridian's just green, isn't it? So it's weird that there's two green choices. I kind of like silver or I like violet. Silver. Like the streams in the room of 1,000 fountains on Coruscant.
Must have been something. Sure be nice to have it now. Might make those Sith think twice before coming after us.
It's no matter. It was taken from me long ago.
Alright, forget I said anything. Like I said before, you can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
Yeah, I feel like he's glitched, isn't he? I don't think he should be typing on nothing. Yeah, he's supposed to be typing on this. Also, he's typing with a gun.
Probably not very safe, if you ask me.
Okay, Ebon Hawk, and this is Telos, Citadel Station. Climate, artificially maintained terrain, space station, docking, landing zone. Travel! Well, it doesn't look so dead. They said Telos was dead. There was a lot of
Attention.
movement.
This is Citadel Station Bay Control, Dock Module 126. Please remain where you are. Lieutenant Dahlgren will arrive shortly to meet you. That is all.
I don't like the sound of that. If they think we caused the explosion... Uh-oh. Here comes the welcoming party. They may not know what happened, so don't blow it.
I'm Lieutenant Gren, Telos Security Force. I'm under orders to take you into custody in regards to the destruction of the Paragas mining facility.
I didn't do that.
I'm on my way to Viridian City. Playing in my head right now. Yep. Cutscenes for landing on planets really immerses me. Yeah, they're very close to the actual films, which is cool. Yeah, sorry it cuts to black for a second. I don't know why it does. It's like, you know, it's my display captures capturing my display, so every time it does that, it's loading up a, you know, preloaded movie or whatever. So weird. Like I said, I wish I could just capture these games without it being so bizarre. Maybe I should just play it on Switch 2. But if we played on Switch 2, then I wouldn't have the restored content mod. So I don't know. How long will... Oh, I don't think it's letting me select. Uh-oh. Don't, I'm gonna click. Are we under arrest? Please don't click that. Wait, what? Why is it, like, locked? Are we under arrest? We didn't have anything to do with that. It's, like, glitched or something. I'm on my way to Viridian City. Okay. Give me 1 second. I think we're glitched. It's not really letting me click it. Man, and I didn't save either. Why you gotta do me like this, man? How do I fix this? Try alt-tabbing. Yeah, I'm trying. It's not really selecting it. Oh, now I can move my... Huh, that's weird. I can, like, move the, I can, like, move the arrow keys to choose, but before I was able to just click it. Okay. We didn't have anything to do with that.
That as it may be, the circumstances of your arrival are suspect at best. Due to the nature of the investigation, I have no specific timetable to offer you. In the meantime, your ship and any droids will have to be given over for safekeeping. Yes, that includes you. You are a droid, so you will be detained. In addition, we will have to take your personal arms and armor until the completion of our inquiry.
Definitely heard this guy's voice before. Why is it not letting me select now? That's so weird. It's like it completely switched when we got here. Will I be able to get my gear back? I understand this is outrageous. You don't have any evidence.
You are the only witnesses of the mining facility's destruction. Thus, it is necessary for us to keep you under surveillance until we have a better idea of what happened.
Will this just kill me? Like, I refuse to go along with this. We're leaving.
Look around you. Even if you manage to overcome all of us, Bay Control could simply open the MagCon field and shoot you into space. So, let's not do this the hard way.
I'll go. Yeah. I'll go. But one way or another, you'll pay me for the trouble.
Given your position, it would be a good idea if you took a more accommodating tone. My men will relieve you of your arms and armor. Follow me.
Tell me I'm not going to jail again.
It sounds like you're going to jail again. I'm on my way to the Radiant City. Ooh, new companion alert. Because she looks unique. Or he?
You will be held here briefly. Living quarters are being arranged for you and your companions as we speak. Someone will return shortly to escort you to an apartment in Residential Module 082.
A force cage? This is ridiculous.
As I said, this is only temporary while other arrangements are made. I'm sorry, but you'll just have to bear with us until then.
So be it. But I'll remember this. Little cat, he go meow, meow, meow. Little kitty cat.
Well, we might be here for a while. Might as well get comfortable.
Wokey. Who left the loading ramp open? Probably the best location in the game. Interesting.
So this is the last of the Jedi. I must admit I'm a little disappointed.
Ooh, we got an assassin here, it looks like. Let me out of this cage, and we'll see how disappointed you are.
Doubtful, though at least it appears you have some spirit. The exchange has a bounty on Jedi, you know. You're worth quite a bit of money.
The exchange, huh? I'm pretty sure some two-bit pistol jockey like yourself isn't one of them.
Hey? I'm more than skilled enough to work for the exchange.
You bounty hunters couldn't even win a fair fight. You're the cheapest, most worthless mercenary scum in the galaxy. I'd hire a Mandalorian over your filth in a second.
No Mandalorian could match my skills. No Mandalorian could have been clever enough to infiltrate this station, taken the identity of one of the guards, then...
Then what? Overloaded our force cage fields and made it look like an accident? You probably don't even have the guts to fight me. Pathetic.
Don't think overloading your cages had not occurred to me. You're wanted alive, but I doubt anyone will care as long as I bring them your corpse.
How would you bring them our corpse, though? You'd have to, like, drag 3 corpses out of this? Like, you're definitely gonna get caught. Yeah, we're in a TSF station. We're in a TSF station. How do you expect to get away with this?
The security cameras have mysteriously shorted out. There will be no witnesses to your escape attempt, during which I'll have been forced to kill you. By the time the TSF realize I'm not one of them, I will be far from this place.
Your body's staying right here? Your body's staying right here.
Come, Jedi. It is time to die.
Hey, leave him alone. You want to fight? Then try me if you've got the guts.
You have goaded me once, and you shall not do so twice. But I shall dispose of all of you eventually. And an old woman, a fool, and a broken Jedi are no match to my skills.
It's actually a good idea to get us out of the cages here. Journal entry added. Batu Rim, the most Star Wars named ever Star Wars. Okay. No, why is it? Yeah, it's weird. It's like I have to use the keyboard now. The mouse isn't really triggering anything. But why would that be? But why? Okay, well, I think we do this and then we save and then we probably restart. Batu Rim. Yeah, it's not letting me, like, click anything. Enemy sighted. Can I... Why would this even happen? Save game. Literally clicking does not work. So here, let's save. Can I do, like, a new slot? We're gonna call it main. Even using the keyboard doesn't work. Oh, no! Don't even understand. Ba, 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 ba. What the hell? Yeah, it's basically glitched now. Don't know if the mod fixes any glitches. Well, this is a pretty big one. Is there even gonna be like a autosave? I don't even know, like, what I could do here. Let's try... is there a way to, like, maybe... Why would, like, the mouse just not work? That's so bizarre. And it, like, does work because it moves on the screen. It just doesn't, like, click anything. Well, I think I'm going to have to literally close this out. Keyboard shortcut that allows you to save. I don't think so. I mean, I'm locked into this window now anyways. I don't think it matters too much. Man, I don't know what it is with KOTOR 1 and 2. They just do not want to run like normal games. It's so bizarre. All right. Let's see where this puts me. And it's like if you launch the game and if you click out or do anything else, it just freaks out too. Like, it just like locks up. It's so weird. I know you guys can't see the screen right now. I'm just going to try to load game. Now, there is an autosave. Okay. So that's good. So we're going to load that. See where it puts us.
Attention. Please. That is.
Uh-oh. Here comes the welcoming party.
Okay, I think
you may not
we
know
can
what happened, so don't
click
blow
again.
I'm Lieutenant Gren, Telos Security Force.
Okay, so if we can click here, yeah, I think yeah, it looks like it works now. I don't know why it like just didn't let me click anything. So we didn't have anything to do with that. Then this is outrageous. Refuse to go along with this. You'll pay me for the trouble.
Tell me I'm not going to jail again.
And then we go to jail again. Yeah, it looks like it fixed it. I don't know what that was. F4 quick saves and F5 is quick load. I just didn't want to mess with it in case it was like basically stuck in that state. Too bad they don't make more Star Wars servers a lot to new version. I think KOTOR 1 on PC was just as buggy. KOTOR 1
briefly. Living
on Steam was literally the hardest game I have ever had to like record and capture footage of. I tried so many things, it just never worked. Eventually I just played it on the Switch and it was fine. So be up, but I'll remember this. Little boy, you're a little boy.
Well, we might be here for a while. Might as well get comfortable.
If you get these on Switch, they run fine. Yeah, we wouldn't have the restored content mod, which everybody said that we needed, so...
Someone is coming.
I don't know.
So this is the last of the Jedi. I must admit I'm a little disappointed.
What do we say? Let me out of this cage and we'll see how I think we said that.
Come, Jedi.
Hey, leave.
You have got...
Okay. And then hopefully if we can click them, we're all good. Journal entry added. Alright. So, we can just spam him with shock. Unless he uses a shield, we should be fine. Oh my god, get absolutely destroyed, Batu Rem.
The security cameras are... What? What's going on here?
Man down! Quick! Call a medic!
All right, Jedi. I want you to back up slowly. Hands in front of you. Into the force cage. Cooperate, and we won't have to gun you down.
Come on, Lieutenant. They've already killed... who is that? Is that Batu Rem?
Yeah, it's Batu Rem. Oh my god, look at us. We're like grayscale. Impressive. You've allowed an assassin to infiltrate your ranks.
Rem's no assassin.
Batu Rem is on leave. He shouldn't even be on the station. This man isn't him.
That's what I'm saying. It's an assassin. What are you, dumb? I'm glad someone noticed that only after he tried to kill me.
We've arranged for an apartment in residential module 082. You'll stay there under house arrest until our investigation of the Paragus matter is complete. You'll be under TSF protection. I'll personally clear any visitors to your quarters, and we'll investigate this incident to the best of our ability.
The best of your ability? That's not very inspiring. Just take me to my quarters.
Officer, get Lieutenant Yima a report of this incident. She'll look into this. The rest of you come with me. We'll escort you to the apartment in 082 immediately.
Man, 310 to Yuma. He said Yima, and I was like, 310 to Yuma. That's a really great film that I haven't watched in a long time.
These will serve as your quarters for the duration of your house arrest. 2 officers will be stationed outside at all times. Again, I'll clear any visitors. There won't be another incident.
But just to be on the safe side, why don't you leave us a blaster or two?
What does the mod add exactly? I'm not sure. I didn't look into it because I didn't want to be spoiled. So I don't know what exactly it does. Everyone just said we needed it. Voice actor was told do most evil voice you can. I like those types of voices. I do one that's very similar to that type. If you're talking about the assassin guy, I do a voice that's pretty similar to that. Restored content is amazing, but I feel everyone should experience vanilla first so they can see how much content they cut. Interesting. Is it Cube Games Star Wars? Can you still have... I remember you have 4 players on it and had its own server for offline. I think I can't remember if you can play online games on it. Are you talking about the Clone Wars? Because I also played Star Wars The Clone Wars on GameCube, and I freaking loved it. It's like a weird nostalgic game for me. I don't know if that's what you're talking about. How long will I be here?
I can't say. We have a ship examining what's left of the Paragus facility now, so your stay might be brief. We'll keep you informed.
Now, this is a step up from a force cage, at least.
If there are any problems, we'll use the wall terminal to contact you. Let's go.
Bye.
What race would you be and which side of the force would you
This
lean
isn't
in?
good. We've got to get off this station.
Whenever it's like, hey, GV, if you were in this universe, would you be good or bad? It's like, I'm not going to be bad. Like, I can't be bad. I have my flaws as a human being, of course, but, like, I can't just kill and murder people, you know? I don't think I'd be able to really do that. So it'd be light side, you know, just because, yeah, I don't think I could really pull off, I'm so evil! As far as what race, definitely Twi'lek. Yeah, I always, Twi'leks are my favorite, like, interesting race in Star Wars. I really wish you could play as a Twi'lek in, like, some game. I'm sure you can, but that one's easy for me. Why do we need to leave?
What do you think the TSF is going to find at Paragus? That could bring the Sith... You know what? Forget it. As long as we're trapped here, it doesn't matter.
What do you think, Kreia?
We cannot stay in any one place too long, but our path has brought us here for a reason. I must meditate on this. In the meantime, we should rest.
Yeah, you go ahead and meditate. As for me, I could use some sleep.
I really feel like she's Bastila. I'm getting like a really big, like, this woman is Bastila thing, but again, don't spoil it. I'm just like, does that line up? Because, yeah, like the Mandalorian Wars would have ended or whatever, the Jedi Civil War, and then maybe she becomes evil, and then she said the other guy was her Padawan, right? Or whatever, the apprentice. I don't know. That's my theory, but don't spoil it. Your evil voice is similar to your elf voice. Does that say something about elves? That's not really my... That's more like my pompous voice. Oh, how dare you? You know, that's like more of my like jokey, pompous voice. That's not usually the evil voice I use. Rest. This is Telos, the first real planet. 15 months to make this game? Oh my god. 15 months. Even less than New Vegas, right? We've got a call. Hello? Incoming call ID Soka Linu, TSF officer. I mean, it's really funny to just not accept. Yeah, sure, not accept the call.
Maybe we can get back to sleep now.
Okay. What happens now?
Why don't you answer the terminal? Doesn't sound like they're gonna leave us alone.
Do Star Wars do any mods? I mean, I'm sure there are mods for Star Wars games, like what we're using right now, actually. ID B4D4 Zerka Corporation Citadel Branch? Oh, that's weird. It's a different person? Okay.
Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station Branch. I am attempting to connect you with Executive Officer Jana Lorso. May I put you through?
That's why I don't get people who think Superman were real, he'd be Homelander. Yeah, I mean, like, you have to be able to commit a lot of pain like that, right? Like, Superman doesn't have that in him to do that. You have to be like Homelander. You have to be basically a psychopath or whatever he is. So, you know, no, even if I had ultimate power, I don't think I would be like Homelander or whatever, because that just... There's not really much you gain from just being some, like, horrible psychopath. You know, I guess you gain power, but there are other ways to do that. That is more healthy. Vampire, drink human blood, not saying I wouldn't do the same. Vampire and what? Yeah. I wouldn't, like, harm people, but then how do you get the blood? Like, if I had to be... I don't know, I feel like I'd be like a sexy vampire, then I'd just, you know, let's say I was a single guy and I'd just be like, hey, you want to be romantic partners, but like I can also suckle your blood every now and then, and if like they're cool with that, then that's kind of consent, right? Then maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, being a vampire is cool. What can I say? What's up, RPazza, welcome in. Yeah, Injustice Superman, for sure, for sure. It's a cool version of Superman. Jesus had ultimate power. He was like the goodest guy. Did Jesus beat Goku?
We noticed you haven't paid the 100 credit docking fee when you landed on Telos.
Okay. Executive Officer Jana Lorso. What does she want?
I am sorry, but I do not know. I am only her administrative assistant. May I put you through?
Sure, I mean, it's interesting that we could not agree to the first call. Yeah, fine.
Thank you. I will connect you now. Good day.
Thank you for accepting my call. As my assistant no doubt informed you, I am Jana Lorso.
Why are you calling?
I understand that you were approached by an Ithorian earlier. Doubtless he tried to obtain your help, attempting to purchase it with imposed guilt and veiled threats.
Huh? What the hell is she talking about? Imposed guilt?
Yes, they play at being downtrodden innocents, having come to you because of these Jedi rumors that are going around the station.
Is this like a glitch or something? Or what is she talking about? The Ithorians or whatever, they're the ones with like the really weird heads, right? What sort of rumors?
Oh, I'm sure you've heard that you're a Jedi, one of the last, wanted by the Exchange and who knows how many other organizations, for reasons good or ill. But that's of no interest to me. The Jedi, and your standing with them, have no bearing on this discussion.
Go on.
I believe you're a person of influence, someone I'd like on my side, rather than aiding the Ithorians, whose quasi-mysticism and bumbling foolishness is standing in the way of progress and profit. I'm not asking for your help, though. I'm offering you a job. Work for Zerka and be handsomely rewarded. You'd be helping yourself. If you're interested, please visit our offices here in Residential 082. B44 will know what to do when you arrive.
Yeah, it feels like we didn't have the interaction that she's talking about. How are the Ithorians in the way of things? What sort of work are we talking about? I'm not interested.
That's too bad. Well, you know where we are if you change your mind. Citadel Station is at a crossroads right now, you know. And so are you. Don't take the wrong road.
We should get back to bed. Whenever they decide to release us, we should get going immediately.
This is a very weird, scenario right now. Okay. Oh, maybe that first caller was supposed to be the Ithorian, and we just said no?
Explain something to me.
I do not have the years required, nor the desire to indulge you.
If he served in the war, well, Jedi are supposed to be tough, capable.
Yes, and what are they without the Force? Take the greatest Jedi Knight, strip away the Force, and what remains? They rely on it, depend on it more than they know. Watch as one tries to hold a blaster, as they try to hold a lightsaber, and you will see nothing more than a woman, or a man, a child.
But to lose so much, I guess I didn't realize how much they relied on it.
Do not be surprised. In many ways, even you are more capable than a Jedi. You could survive where they could not simply because you do not hear the Force as they do. It is irony of a sort, and it is why I tolerate your presence now.
But such a loss of ability, for a Jedi, it seems so extreme.
He has been gone from war some time. It is conflict that strengthens us, and isolation that weakens us, erodes us. Add to that he turned away from war, did all that he could to forget it, and the last piece clicks into place. But we have spoken enough of this, and we do him a disservice by not speaking of this while he is present.
So she's just, undercutting me? Yeah, Krea's really interesting. Very curious as to what
I've come
she
to
is.
inform you that the Telosian government has completed its inspection of what's left of the Paragus facility. It appears that the Harbinger had indeed been present, though it was gone when our ships arrived and was responsible for the station's destruction. Logs recovered from the facility's wreckage indicated that the miners perished as a result of sabotage, which began while you and your companions were either incapacitated or incarcerated. As such, you are to be released from house arrest. However, the Republic is sending its own ship. They have insisted that you remain on station for the duration of their search.
How long will I have to stay?
The sojourn is already en route, likely not more than a few standard days. Feel free to use these quarters during your stay.
Is the Ebon Hawk still impounded?
The vessel's IND is complete. Please visit the TSF station and Entertainment Module 081 to complete the necessary paperwork at the front desk.
The Ebon Hawk should be transferred from the impound docks by the time you're free to leave.
What about my T3 droid?
After filling out the paperwork, it'll be transferred with your ship along with your confiscated weapons and armor.
Okay, well, I kind of need that stuff, now, ideally, since we're going to be exploring.
Well, now what? We can't just stick around. We need to find a way off the station. Whether it's the Ebon Hawk or some other ship. We could hit Nar Shaddaa, maybe. If you've got people coming after you, it's where you go to get lost in the crowd.
Nar Shaddaa. Vampire and drink the blood of evildoers. There you go. A little bit of vigilante. Oh, a vigilante vampire. A VV, if you will. Jesus got Goku drunk on his blood. I must have missed that episode. I choose vampirism depending on the type of vampire, being either Clan, Gangrel, or Chamor from Vampire the Masquerade would be the dream for me. I gotta replay it because I don't remember the differences. I know there's just straight up feral vampires. Ugh. Yeah, very curious what the deal with Krea is. Injustice Superman or Absolutes Superman? I don't know anything about Absolutes Superman. I do know about Injustice Superman, however. They're still strong athletes, trained warriors, and usually have other skills like science and piloting. I was going to say, yeah, take the Force away from... It's like that Tony Stark quote, take the money away from the billionaire, what are you? Whatever he says. Or take the suit... I'm butchering it. You know what I mean. Anyways, yeah, exactly. I thought Jedi still would be pretty strong, at least in a straight up medieval fight or something. You know that from experience. Why do we need to leave? What do you think? Let's not discuss this now. You know that from experience?
Hey, everyone needs to get lost once in a while. Get away from something, It's no big deal.
What do you think, Krea?
It is difficult to say. I feel we came to Telos for a reason, but we may have spent too much time here already. Even if the Harbinger was destroyed at Paragus, more Sith could already be on their way. Still, there is a chance we might learn of other Jedi here, on the planet's surface. Jedi who might help us restore your abilities, or sever the link between us.
Well, what do you think?
Sever the link? The link could be really helpful. It's like a party buff. Stay or explore Telos. We need a ship. Let's find the Ebon Hawk. Why don't we ask the Republic for help against the Sith? Other Jedi? I should see if I can find anything out here. What would our character care about? Does he care about his past? I'm getting not, because he was in exile. Maybe this one. Stay or explore Telos. We need a ship. Let's find the Ebon Hawk.
Makes sense. I'll follow your lead.
Journal entry added, and we finally have ready control of our character. Communication console, no incoming calls. Yeah, I'm assuming that first one was maybe like a representation of one faction versus the other. We missed the first interaction. I just chose not to take the call because I feel like that's what our character would do. Also, my god, this apartment is literally just so barren and it's got one weird plant. Who did the decorating in here? I can't handle it. We're in, like, literally in another apartment situation, just like on Terrace. Okay. Who is this? Telosian?
The war has really inflated prices here in...
Zerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand, and they're too much for the TSF to handle. We need Republic troops to restore order.
They're like, from Telos. Telosian. Apartment number 2. See if we can maybe find anything. There's footlockers here, but it won't let me interact with them. Bureaucratic this is. Sorry for the typos. Yeah, I was gonna say, for once, a bureaucracy seemed to do the right thing, because we were exonerated, which we should have been. Apartment, whatever, locked, no way to, like, break through it, looks like. Because I don't even have any weapons. Okay, apartment complex C. Pardon me, I attempted to contact you earlier, but was unsuccessful. I am Moza, come to see you on behalf... Oh, wow, that went fast. Why didn't he come himself? As our leader, he has many tasks before him and regrets that he could not come himself. The healing of the planet consumes all his time. He means no offense by sending me, but his chief assistant. What is this about? Are you familiar with the restoration project on Telos? Yes, go on. No, we wouldn't say that. Yes, go on. Then perhaps you have heard of our role in the restoration and our troubles with the corporation known as Zerka. Zerka has integrated themselves into the Telosian political system and economy. They are currently pressing to be awarded our planet restoration. Their efforts hinder our cause greatly and will have terrible consequences for the planet's restoration. Yeah, usually the aliens talk for a really long time, but this guy goes very quick. How is Zerka harming the restoration project? So how could I help? Could you get to the point? Chodo Habat is a powerful priest or spiritual leader. He sends something upon your arrival, a disturbance, an echo. Chodo felt you might be able to aid us. He bid me tell you that if you could help Telos, it may be possible for him to heal you. Yeah, this goes really fast. Could you guys read the subtitles there? Because, like, I don't know if I should read them or not. It kind of goes much quicker than I would think. Heal me? What do you mean? I don't understand. Heal me? I'm unclear as to what Shoto means by this. He says the echo he felt upon your arrival suggests that you yourself are damaged. You can feel the pain through the force.
Perhaps Choda Habat should turn his eyes to his own people if they truly suffer so.
Forgive me, I'm unclear as to Chodo's message and I may have related it incorrectly. If the offer of mutual aid interests you, please go to the Athorian compound in residential module 082. Oh my god, that goes so fast. Jesus. No, it doesn't sound worth my while. I do not wish to press you, but please speak with Chodo Habat before you make your final decision. Farewell. Bye! Yeah, they're like the flatworm people. I remember that. Okay, so we got our new BioWare gigantic thing to explore. And it always looks like this. The Citadel in Mass Effect 1, Terrace in KOTOR 1. I'm sure there are other examples as well. All right, let's save the game. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break, ladies and gentlemen. Main save 3. Beautiful. All right, I'll be right back. Thanks for watching, folks. All right. Hi. Sorry for the delay, everybody. Had to do something real quick. Hey, what's up, M Legend? Welcome in. Thought those were Star Trek teleporters until I heard Jedi. Oh, like the prison things. This place isn't as much of a maze as the terrace apartments. Good to know. Reading them is helping because it's fast even for us. Yeah, it's just so fast. I don't know. Let me know in the chat, folks. Do you want me to read all the alien stuff, or can you read it in the subtitles? It's just, yeah. It's super fast. If you were a Pokemon based on your human traits, what type do you think you'd be? If I were a Pokemon based on my human traits? Well, I'd say I'm tenacious. Probably like a tenacious type of Pokemon. Maybe like a fighting type. Yeah, I'd say like a fighting type. If you're a Pokemon based on your human traits. I don't know. That's a tough question. Mainly just because there's so many freaking Pokemon. Yeah, I'd probably say just something that was, fighting type. I don't know. I can't really think of, like, one that just jumps out at me. It's difficult, you know? 3 Pokemon. Fighting water. Fighting because I'm athletic and meditate. And water because I'm weaker in the sun. Love the cold. And through hay fever, I am weak to grass. Through hay fever. Yeah, I mean, I was kind of thinking the same thing. Maybe, like, fighting water, but just water because I like water. I mean, not for any other reason, ultimately.
Zerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand.
The war has really inflated prices here in the Outer Rim.
Apartment complex.
Medical supplies are in short supply. The war is really...
Zerka's mercenaries are getting
like
out of hand, and they're too much for the TSF to handle.
Pasted.
We need Republic
yeah, but just say
troops to
some,
restore
like,
order.
maybe some, like, fighting, some fighting type. I don't know if anyone's got any good, like, you know.
Just say the word.
Suggestions. Someone can probably think of something better than me. Impossible? Imagine this guy just shows up at your door. Oh, we're dealing damage to it. Okay. I'm actually really surprised. Autism questions, I know. No, it's all good. Intuitive, introspective Pokemon? Yeah, I just, like, I think the main thing here is, like, I don't ever identify as a Pokemon, you know what I mean? Like, there's never been a thing where I've been like, this Pokemon is so much like me, and I'm not saying that there isn't one. Wow, cool. Wow, neat. Literally nothing. I'm not saying that there isn't one, I'm just saying that it's hard for me to think of it. What the? I told your boss already, I'm getting the credits, I have a good contract with You are not from the exchange. What do you want? Do you sell droid parts? What does the exchange want with you? Nothing at all. Do you need a droid repaired? Because if not, I have much work to do. Do you sell droid parts? Yes, I do. Okay, and he's got like 1 million things. Holy freaking shit. So these are all just upgrades, which I'm not even sure if we're going to use a droid or not. However, I am wondering if maybe he's got something to repair HK, which I don't think. Oh, computer spike parts and repair kit. So I don't think we need any of that just yet. Thanks, though.
Osha wakito watito la pitayita wataya dotoya Mandalorian kapika satito.
Locked. No way to get in. Okay. What's this? Also, Kreia has a level up.
I hear you.
Let's go ahead and do that. Level up skills. Recommended. Powers. Now, anything that she does affects us too. So again, we want to make sure that we're doing something like that she's buffing us with. Stun droid. Disabled droid. Temporarily shuts down all droids within 5 meters of a target droid, inflicting damage equivalent to the attacking character's level. Affected droids remain disabled for 12 seconds of fortitude save. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, we'll make her like an anti-droid. That sounds good. That's probably going to be helpful. I do want to make her more like, yeah, able to buff us, but that's fine. Do people have an accent where you live? Yeah, it's about half and half. It sounds like about half and half transplants, half and half southern North Carolina accent, basically. There's a good amount, though, for sure. Psychic or ghost types. I mean, hell, I would love to be a ghost type, but I don't think I'm cool enough, you know. Hara!
Tu nița
Hello there!
Lord Awata, no sanasika.
Who are you? My name is Hara, and I am an employee of Zerka Corporation. What do you do here? I am a data processor. It is a thankless job, and the pay is poor, but I have no choice but to take it. I have a desperate need of credits, and there is little else for me to do. That or gamble, but this is what got me into the predicament in the first place. Let me guess. You have a gambling debt you must pay off. You are half right in your guess. I did at one point have a gambling debt, but it was repaid, and there is no creditor that looms over me. Then what's the problem? I used Romana, the girl in my heart, as collateral. I have a weakness for Pazak. You must understand my hand was unbeatable. There's no way I could lose. You should never wager more than you can afford to lose. Wisdom was lost in the heat of the moment. However, my weakness, I will never play a game of chance again. That is why I'm working day and night, selling my own life to Zerka that I might buy her back from Doten. But it will take months, maybe years for me to amass those credits. Doten could take her away from here. Perhaps I could be of assistance. What is the price for her? Good luck. I mean, yeah, ultimately we'd have to choose these things, but we're not going to be able to do any side quests. What's the price for her? 2,000 credits. I was foolhardy and confident. Every penny I had, I bet on that game. I'll see what I can do. Truly, that I wish you good luck, for no amount of pleading, begging, or otherwise has worked for me. Yeah, it's the type of thing where it's like, our character would never give a crap about this guy, but if we don't say yes, then we're never going to get any side quests, so, well. We'll do what we must to play the game. Maybe one day there'll be a legitimate, be as evil as you possibly can, and then still be able to do that sort of thing. Telepath. Lucario or Gallade. Yeah, I was thinking Lucario, but I don't know. It just doesn't really fit me. The blue-black is kind of my thing, though. But I don't think I'm like a Lucario. Psychic Ground. Okay, you know what? Yeah, if we're going that route, because I was just thinking of, like, actual Pokemon. Pet his girlfriend in a card game. He sure did. From a VA perspective. I'm really curious how they did it. Yeah, I'm wondering if they literally gave them scripts of, like, alien speak. Your character will make good decisions. Probably not. The only thing would be maybe as if, he could, like, use somebody, you know?
Hey, what are you doing in my apartment?
Oh, shit. Helping myself. What does it look like?
You think I'm just gonna let you get away with this?
And? You're gonna stop me?
Yes, I will. I'm not going to let you push me around in my own place. Now get out of here before I get the TSF to throw you in jail.
I mean, we got his stuff. If he doesn't take it back, that's fine. I'm not going to take that from you.
Why not? You didn't seem to have a problem taking everything else.
I don't know if I want to just... Yeah, I mean, this is like... I don't know if I just want to kill him. I'll be leaving now. Yeah, because we took stuff already. I think that's where we'll draw the line. It's like, I don't want to just commit murder for no reason. Blah, I want to murder, but for good reason, you know? Anyways, as far as types, yeah, I would definitely say fighting. I'm stubborn, and I'm a fighter. I'm a fighter! I feel like everyone says that. I'm a fighter! But I definitely, you know, I view myself as tenacious. That gets me into trouble. But also, you know, it has some good tendencies as well. So I would say fighting type, and then I would say, yeah, probably just like psychic, but just because ultimately, yeah, I'm pretty introspective, you know, like to meditate. Spend a lot of time overthinking things, yada, yada, yada. So you're probably fighting Psychic, ultimately. Citadel Station Information Terminal main menu. Resident Module 082 East. Level Information Terminal level is accessible from other information terminals. Please enter command. Download area map. Area map downloaded. Return to main menu. Transit to another module. Return to main menu. You're currently located... It's interesting that it wouldn't let me go anywhere else there. To entertain... What? Shuttle Bay Elevator. To Entertainment Module 081, which is where they said I needed to go to get something. These are like baobab trees, huh? Telosian!
The war has really inflated prices here in the Outer Rim. Medical supplies
Bumani Exchange Corps? Hello? Exchange Thug. Oh, this is like the exchange.
You have no business with the exchange. Get out of here!
Open that door, you're dead.
I'm dead. If I do open it, human, you're not getting in.
Then I guess you... Should we... I don't know. We have no weapons. I mean, it would be stupid. I'll be back. Yeah, I'm not gonna, like, cause trouble until I actually have a way of defending myself. That would be dumb, ultimately. Residential Module 092 West. Dun, 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 dun. He burned me. Let's challenge the guy that looks like Death Incarnate. Wait, who? Zerka Corps. Let's go check this out.
It's the Zerka Corporation.
They were in KOTOR 1, but I'm trying to remember what they did. They were on, like, the,
Good day. I am
Wiki
B4D4,
planet, right?
Administrative Assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station branch. How may I help you?
Dark type for my edginess? I don't feel like dark type really embodies me, though. If anything, ghost. I mean, yeah, I would much rather be ghost. Dark type. Fighting dark. I don't view myself... I'm definitely like... I like edgy things, like scythes in games, but I don't view myself as like, I'm so dark. Nobody would... if I did, I probably would love Kingdom Hearts a hell of a lot more, you know? How may I help you? I'm here to see Jana Lorso. What can you tell me about Zerka?
Zerka Corporation has operations on many systems, providing everything from medical supplies to starship weapon systems. Here on Telos, Zerka Corporation is involved in the Restoration Project, which Zerka hopes will serve as a model for future operations of this nature.
Alright, thanks. Well, yeah, I guess we're supposed to talk to What's-Her-Face, at least to get a lay of the land. Even though we said we would not. Utility droid. Mercenary. I mean, they've got a really nice view. It's kind of cool. Zerka employee. Zerka employee. Mercenary.
I hear Asgul's been paying mercenaries to go. I hear Asgul's been paying mercenaries to go to Dantooine. Can't figure out why anyone would need mercenaries for a...
Imagine being the same looking guy times 4 in a room and you say the exact same thing as the other 3 guys. Weird. Yo, what up? Insanite the Revenite. Yes, this does have the restored content mod enabled. Which I don't know what it does, but it obviously restores a lot of content, it would sound like, which would be a great mod for Fallout New Vegas. You have no power, yeah. Self-interested, gruff, interested in power, but not bloodthirsty or foolish. Yeah, I want to be like, I want to be evil, but I want to be less... Our last character was so over the top, like he was just full-on Palpatine levels of evil. I want to be a little more, like, methodical with it, but again, it just kind of depends on what the game allows me to do. Zerk was on Tatooine and Kashyyyk. Yeah, Kashyyyk, that's what I was thinking of. Pre-Leia Han Solo? No, I want to be more evil than Han Solo, for sure. But I just don't want to be as stupid as, what was our last character's name? Something with a K, right? I'm forgetting it.
Only authorized Zerka personnel are allowed beyond this point.
Only authorized Zerka personnel are allowed beyond this point.
At least these guys had different deliveries. Jana Lorso.
I knew you'd come eventually. I'm confident that we will be able to reach a working agreement satisfactory to both you and I. But where are my manners? On behalf of Zerka Corporation, I would like to be the first to welcome you to Telos.
You mentioned work. What sort of jobs might you have for me? What do you have to say about the Ithorians' complaints? Decided to help the Ithorians. What do you have to say about the Ithorians' complaints?
I can understand why you might be on their side, but believe me, you wouldn't be doing Telos any favors assisting those amateurs. Oh, sure. Habat's intentions are good enough, but good intentions won't restore Telos. His expensive policy of relocating biological specimens from Onderon without any planning will doom Telos in the end. I don't think Habat even realizes that at their current pace, they will run out of funding before even half of the restoration zones are up and running. Zerka plans to use some of the planet's own resources to help fund the restoration. These extra funds will greatly improve the project in the long run. Habat, on the other hand, can't see beyond his own selfish concerns.
The planet's own resources.
We've discovered that the surface of Telos is covered with military facilities that were either destroyed or abandoned during the Sith attack. Salvaged raw materials from these sites can either be reprocessed and put back into service, or resold to help fund the project.
Okay, so if I wanted to help, what can I do?
Zerka has been managing the restoration project without the assistance of a droid for some time now. Habat has commandeered the new droid intelligence that was to be delivered to the station. I'd like for you to meet the shipment at Dock Module 126, Shuttle Bay 2, and bring the droid back here before the Ithorians foul things up again.
Yeah, I mean, they sound like the evil ones, but I kind of want to just side with them just literally because I don't want to read all the Ithorian dialogue in the Ithorian. Read it because it's just, their voice is like overpowering as I'm trying to read it. I'm trying to understand it, but also read the thing as I'm hearing their voice in my ear. You know what I mean? Makes it easier with this side. You want me to steal the Ithorian's droid? What sort of compensation can I expect?
Don't worry. Zerka wouldn't expect you to work unpaid and won't subject you to veiled threats and coercion like Habat. For your help in this matter, you will be paid the sum of 250 credits.
250 credits. You'll have to do better than that. 250 credits, the Ithorians will pay me better than that. It's interesting that there's two different persuades here. I think because one of them was correct in the first game, so you have to choose the correct one. 250 credits? The Ithorians will pay me better than that.
You're right. 300 credits would be much more reasonable.
There we go. I'll have the droid here right away.
Excellent. I will secure credits for your payment immediately. Oh, and here. You might need this to get into the hangar.
Journal entry added, experience points 100, and Ithorian credentials added. But I just don't know what we can and cannot do without a weapon. We do have, unarmed. We actually have force power, so we should be fine, huh? Could just shock them to death. No big deal. Boba Fett. Well, I mean, the tricky, like I keep saying, the thing with the games like this is I just don't know how... I don't know subtle you can be with your evil. Like Fable, it's like you just have to be evil. There's not really like a way to be... I'm kind of like halfway evil. So my point being is like, I don't know how, how nitty gritty we can get with our morality. So I think we'll just play him basically pure evil, but just without being so stupid and brash like our last character was, pretty much. If we can do that. Which it does seem to give us at least some opportunities. Okay, Entertainment Module 081, which I think is where we get our stuff back, right? Balin Skull? Who's Balin? I don't know who that is. Imagine saying the same thing as the three other guys in the same room. That's a lot of people and situations nowadays. Yeah, that's true. That's fair. I didn't like the Ahsoka show, but he was kind of cool. I'm not familiar with that character. I still need to watch Andor. It's probably the next Star Wars thing I'll watch. Since everybody love it. Everybody love Andor. Okay, yeah, I think they said to come here, Entertainment Module, to pick up our weapons and things, I do believe. I don't know where, though. Merchant? Hello! It's Dendis Dobo!
Greetings, my name is Dendis, and if you wish to purchase or sell goods, you have come to the right place. Avoid dealing with my brother Samha. He is unscrupulous and deceitful. I have heard that, you mince. Hear what you like, ruffian, I do not care. Do you see how he is disgusting?
Just let me shop. Okay, what do you got? Medpack parts, clothing, Jal Shay Neophyte armor, Bond and Alloy heavy suit, military suit, Krath Holy battle suit, powered light battle armor, Mandalorian battle armor, light battle armor, Gamorrean cleaver, Vibroblade, energy baton, Sith war sword, crystal red, Aerotech Ion Master, Systech Static Blaster, Aerotech Droid Oxidizer, Blaster Rifle, Target Assessor, Stealth Field Enhancer, Ichani Accuracy Gloves, Infiltrator Gloves, Gamorrean Gauntlets, Exchange Casual Gloves, Insulated Gloves. Oh yeah, the Exchange was that. They're much cooler than I was thinking, because they were that, there was that whole side quest where you were an Exchange Assassin in the first game, right? And they were actually pretty, like, dangerous. Insulated Gloves, Defel Mimicker, Immunity Belt, Insight Implant, Pheromone Package, Reflex Package, Basic Neutronium Edge, Power Pulsator Mark II, Pizzat Card, Agrinium Grip, Mild Deveronian Edge. That is a lot of things. And I have no idea what is and is not worth it. We have 2,000 credits. Or is that how much he has? Okay. I don't know if we're going to need any of that stuff just yet. Workbench. Samhan Dobo.
Welcome, you've made the right decision coming to me instead of my brother Deadness. He has not quite grasped the ebb and flow of being a merchant.
This is what I was referring to. Just let me shop. Security Tunneler, Zabrak Combat Suit. Silver Crystal. Interesting. That's the crystal that we said we had. A lot of basically just armor and things like that. Yo, Arcdane, thank you for the jewels. Okay. I'm good. I'll perhaps be back. Goodbye. 6 out of 10 decent moments. That reads as kind of low. Please, I don't want any trouble. It was an accident, I swear.
That didn't look like an accident to me or my associate here. It looked like you wanted to make a fool of him.
No, that wasn't the way it was. I did not mean to disturb your drinking. Allow me to leave you and go on my way. I will trouble you no longer.
Not even an apology. That won't do at all.
What's going on here?
This Sulluston here had a few things to say about us that we didn't take to so well. We're just trying to work out our differences.
Time to be evil!
Dialogue and choices in this game. The first game had great, surprisingly evil choices, which I liked a lot. Why are most of your videos unavailable? I'm confused. I'm also confused. I'm not sure what you mean. He's so British. What's unavailable? I'd like to hear his side of the story. How do you plan on doing that? Easy enough. Just teach him a lesson. Yeah, I guess we'll be racist too. Why not? Easy enough. Just teach him a lesson.
That was the plan, Chief. Now why don't you run along? This doesn't involve you.
Oh my god! Okay, they can just murder people, but I can't? What is this? Holy shit. He like roundhouse kicked his face and then shot him with a blaster pistol. Oh, good old 1-2. Ooh, Cantina. Yay, that's always fun. Telosian yeah, there's a TSF officer
here, too. The TSF isn't cut out to handle all the problems on Citadel Station right now. We need Republic assistance.
I'm assuming they were just TSF. Is that what it was? So they can get away with it? Bam, 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 bam. Every time I click on one of your videos, it says unavailable every time. Not sure. If it's on the channel, if you can see it, it should be available. There's nothing that I have that's, like, hidden or anything. I mean, I'm sure there's a few, because I've made, like, thousands and thousands and thousands of videos. But not, like, intentionally or not for any reason other than that. It's just old. I'm trying to think why there would be an unavailable video. I don't know. The only thing would be is if it's like banned in certain countries due to copyright, which is very rare. Sometimes that happens, but anything that you're seeing on my channel should be clickable and watchable. It's Race. It's Race Master. I knew in the second you walked in here, it's quite obvious you're a swoop racer. Probably a good one, too. What else could have brought you to the Citadel Station but a challenger track records? Oh, yeah, swoop bike racing. It was an actual mini game, right? What's the course like? Because the Citadel track was recently constructed, it is completely state-of-the-art, featuring the most recent advancements in swoop racing. What are these new advancements? With the recent influx of closer lift technology in the swoop racing circuit, our track features vertical challenges, demanding an even higher level of skill and precision from our pilots. Improvements in the construction of bikes. Your arc dang, think for the jewels. Well, should you invest in it, have enabled us to introduce new types of obstacles, making the races even more exciting for the fans and for the pilots, of course.
Yeah, there's nothing swoop fans like more than seeing a good wreck.
It's a dangerous sport, no doubt, but that's the price of glory, is it not? Okay, I want to race. Very well, there's a 100 credit entry fee. That's a little steep. There'll be more than enough wagering to cover that. Bow, bow. Yeah, Race Master. That's why I paused for a second. I was like, Race Master? Scheduled to be posted later. Oh yeah, true. Yeah, okay. So what you might be talking about is basically whenever I record, especially record ahead of time, which right now I just recorded ahead of time than I usually do. It depends on the week. Sometimes I can record a lot ahead of time. Sometimes I usually try to stay a week ahead, but sometimes it's even more than that. So whenever that happens, I upload those videos as soon as they're edited. Holy shit. Yo, Arcdane, if you can't watch it and you're not a member, make sure to member yourself first. Yeah, because I was about to say, if it's like future membership videos, it's for people that are members on the channel, of which you just gifted 5 memberships. So I was going to say, make sure you're a member before you gift memberships, because then you can watch those videos. Obviously, no pressure, but I'm just saying. Yeah, basically anybody that's a member on the channel can watch the videos as soon as I upload them onto the channel. Currently, I uploaded the next week's videos much early than I usually do, just because I had extra time to record, basically. So, yeah, today's the start of the week. So usually it's about a week ahead of time. There's a bunch of videos for members. And now that's kind of caught up. But I uploaded them like maybe 2 days ago. So it was early. But yeah, if that's what you're talking about, that's what it is. Basically, members get videos early before they're scheduled and released. Oh, Tier 3 member. Oh, wait, Tier 3? Oh, then you're new then. Yeah, because I just recorded yesterday. We actually had another new Tier 3 member. But it was not you, so you must be a brand new Tier 3 member. Thank you so much. Very much appreciated. And thank you for the sub bomb as well. Landing on Jack Jackson 3447. Core Fusion Pulse 2171. Frag Z, Frag Kitty, and Leo Blackbeard. Thank you very much. Yeah, and for anybody that doesn't know, like I said, any members get videos as soon as I record them, edit them, upload them. They're yours. Otherwise, they come out on a typical schedule. Okay, Drip. That's what I was wondering. Yeah, because we had a new member, a new Tier 3 member, and I was like, wait a second. Yeah, make sure to watch one of the newest videos, because there's a little special moment in there. Oh, by God. Yeah, I'm glad Soul Stare. Honestly, if the energy has been good lately, it really boils down to meditating every day has really helped me to unattach. And I'm not going to say more than that because I know we've talked all sorts of stuff in the past about like, oh, guys, this has helped and this has helped and blah, blah, blah. None of that shit matters. But I'm saying, yeah, if there's any change, it's just because when you meditate every day, it gets a lot easier to let go of attachments, which I had a lot of unhealthy attachment to streams and how they went and all that stuff and blah, blah, blah. Most people probably know that at this point in time. Gonna get off and figure why I can't watch your vids anymore. Been watching them for years and now I can't. I'm trying to struggle to even think. I don't even know what it would be. Yeah, if you're a member, I mean, that would be the only thing is the early member videos. I'm trying to think if you can, like, join our Discord and DM me maybe with a screenshot. Because I would want to figure that out because I don't even know what that is. I'm trying to think what that could even be. You know, I've deleted videos in the past for sure, but not even anything recently. And it was only if, like, you know, I don't know, there was copyright issues or I thought it was a really bad stream or something. But that's not anything recent. Yeah, if you can send me a screenshot, if you can send me a screenshot of what you're seeing, that might be able to help me figure it out because I don't even know what it would be. But thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs. And like I said, check out, I think it's the first new Oblivion episode for members. Check that out if you haven't. Okay, very well. There's a 100 credit entry fee. That's a little steep. There'll be more than enough wagering to cover that. You're probably right. Okay, I'll let you race for free, but you better come through for me. Don't worry, I will. Everything's set to go. Good luck. Okay, I gotta remember how to play this. How do you play this shit? Am I going? No! Well, that was a horrible start. Oh, that's right. You're supposed to click. Yeah, I remember this. Oh, this is much cooler, though. What is that? Oh, you can jump now? Okay, cool. Go. Oh, yeah, this one adds a whole bunch of new stuff. Well, I think we failed here, but let's see. You never know. God, this track is so long. We kind of did okay, but I feel like we failed pretty bad early on. Let's see where we landed. A reasonable time, but not spectacular. You had a respectable race time of 1 minute and 6 seconds, but you didn't beat the first place record. Okay, well now I know what to do. What are the track records? The champion of the Citadel Station track is off Dara with a record time of 41 seconds. The second best time of the track is 44 seconds by Raquel Sor. Nikki Litis holds the third best time of 50 seconds. Finally, in fourth place, we have the young Apsareb with a great time of 58 seconds. Okay, I can beat that. No problem. Appreciate it, Soul Stare. Poo Poo Aaron? Now made this one and this happens. Well, I can tell you I definitely didn't ban either names. I don't even remember the last person I banned. So like I said, if you can send me a, like, join our Discord, the link is in the description. If you can send me a screenshot of what you're seeing, it almost feels like there's something with your account that's not allowed to watch or something like that. And I don't know what that would be because I definitely didn't ban either account. They're harder in this game, but I finished them all. They jump now? They jump now. That's a perfect meme. Good job. I want to race. Here's 100 credits. All right, let's try this again. So basically, you just spam click. Yeah, you just spam click and then press jump when you have to. I love minigames, they're so fun. Minigames, yes, number one. Shit. Shit. I think you basically have to hit all of them. Oh my god, we're pod racing! Oh shit, we're going so fast. Oh my god, okay, wow, you just go to 0 if you hit anything. We did alright. I don't think we got number 1 though.
Quite an impressive feat, Castrovan. You beat your best record on this track with a new time of 46 seconds.
But I didn't get, like, any money from that? Shouldn't I get, like, a little bit of money?
Making Watto proud.
How did he talk?
Making Watto proud. And Annie, come here. Annie, come here. What are you doing? Making Watto proud. Oh, well, you know, if you pod race, you got to win.
Yeah, that's when I could get pretty close. All right, let's go again. Yep. Don't want to waste all my money on this, but I get addicted to beating minigames just like in Final Fantasy VII. Remake it, non-remake. Alright, we gotta basically not make a single mistake. Okay, let's see. Pretty good. Oh god, okay.
Now this is fun!
Oh my god, I hit the same exact one. Ugh. Couldn't even see it. Might have beaten our time. What do we gotta be? 44 seconds? I mean, it's doable. I didn't even see that. Didn't even see that that thing we hit like twice, basically. That's a really good impression. Thank you. I was surprised when I did. I was like, holy shit, it's pretty close. I think there's certain things that I feel like I can get really close on. All right, let's go again. All right, come on.
Let the force be with me now.
There, we shouldn't jump. What the fuck, man? I saw that too, and I was like, I know it's on the left side. That thing takes up the size of a fucking, like, football field. Man, I knew it was coming in too. I was like, I know it's right there on the side. Okay, we just have to swing way. We have to swing way to the right during that. Okay, we're wasting like all of our money here. Be one with the force. It's not that hard. Get good, Strap. Go over here, and then grab that. There we go. We don't want to jump if we don't have to. Okay, it's like right here? No. It's coming up though. Yeah! Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind. Like you can't even see it before it happens, it just literally appears. Alright, we're just gonna have to basically stick to the right, not even try to go in the middle. So much money.
Phil, don't think. Use your instincts.
Dabadumba bimbo. Alright, come on. Yeah, again, let's go. Yeah, I don't care. Gotta win. Got to win.
Cuba da pipo, ripo, sipa ti pipa.
So don't jump here, go in the middle. Grab grab all these. There's a triple coming up that'll be nice to grab right about here and there. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Now I gotta stay on the right here. This is where it becomes bullshit. I'm not even gonna go for that. I think that was it right there, maybe. Oh my god, we're pod racing! Holy shit. Yeah, okay. So that's the trick, is like you don't want to go for everything, basically. Okay. I see.
Congratulations, you're the swoop champion of the Citadel Station with a time of 37 seconds.
What's my prize?
Oh, yes, of course. Your prize, your reward for achieving the best time is 500 credits.
We just got everything we spent back. Okay. I'm cool with that. That's fine.
Got all my losses back, baby. I'm up $0. I'm up 0 credits. It's Mabladul.
Hey there. Care for a game of Pizzak?
Oh, hell yeah. My other big vice with this. Yeah, sure thing. Arcdane. I'm not going to look at it now just because I have to display capture here and I don't want to reveal any personal information. But I will look at it after the stream and message you back. I'm off the top of my head. I can't even think of anything as to what it would be. I know for a fact I didn't ban you. Like I said, I don't even remember the last person I banned on YouTube specifically. So I'll take a look at it and try to figure it out as to what's happening. Boom, ba-da-dee-doo. Pizzak cheats. Well, let's see. Yeah, because whenever there's a problem like this, I usually can think of something why it would be, but I don't even know. Not even sure. Especially if you're a member. That would be the only thing that I would think. Let's play. Do you have any cards I should buy? Do you have any cards I could buy? Pizzak cards. So what do we got? 2,100 credits. Each one's going to be a flip. This is an advanced Pizzak side deck card for use with a Pizzak deck. This card changes the sign, positive or negative, of all of your 3s and 6s in play. Oh, so it got even more. It got even more. More mechanical. I'm just going to say no. I'm just going to play her.
Hey there.
What's up? Let's play.
Sure thing. Just for fun, or shall we lay some credit down?
We'll play for credits.
If you insist.
Oh, I do. How much do you wager? 40 credits, maximum wager 40 credits, 2,100. Sure. All right, got to remember how this goes. Available cards, choose side. It's so funny to me that there's a side deck for Pizzak. Can I just like put these in here, or do I have to have a side deck? Play clear cards. Chosen. Oh. Yeah, I still don't even know what a side deck is after even playing a lot of Magic the Gathering. From what I can tell, it's basically like you have your normal deck, but then you have a side deck that you can make changes to during like a tournament, right? So I think that's what this is. 1, 2, 3. Negative 1, 2, 3. Then we can choose 4 more. Plus or minus 3. It's good. Gives us some versatility. And then 6, 4, and 4. Play. Are you sure? Yes. No idea if that's good or not. All right. How the hell do you play Pizzak? I got to remember. It's just like 21, right? You're trying to get as close as you can to 21. That's what it is, isn't it? Player hand, Kester Vin, and you get like an auto card. So the auto card is 6. Flip hand card. I can just not... Yeah, you don't want to play your hands until you need to. So I'm going to end turn. She gets a 2. I get a 9 for a total of 15. Now I'm likely to get a 6 or lower, right? Or maybe not, because it goes from like 1 to 10. So I could play a 6 would be good. I'm not going to play it. I'm just going to end turn. Oh-ho! The set is tied. You piece of shit! Couldn't I have... Oh, I couldn't have played a... Yeah, +1. It would have made me go over. Okay, tied. That's fine. She gets a 10. I get a 6. I'm going to end turn. She gets a 5. I get a 2. I'm going to end turn. Ha-ha! Oh, what's... You piece of shit. Okay, she goes to above, and then it goes back down to 20. We get a 9. I'm just going to end turn. We get a 2. End turn. We get a 1. End turn. we get a 4. So now, I think I end turn because I'd have to play 2 hand cards. It's like Gwent. You don't want to not have card advantage. End turn. You piece of literal shit. Okay. Opponent wins the set, but you got to win 2 out of 3. All right, so we get a 6. They get an 8. We get 10 total. They get 14 total. We get 13 total. They go up to 19. So I could tie, but that sucks. I'm going to end turn. Okay. So now I can beat her with a +4. So I'm going to play the +4. You win the set. Yay. Okay, she plays a 5. She gets a 5. I get a 1. 13, 10 total. 23, she goes over. Goes to 18. We go to 13. End turn. No! You actual piece of shit! Oh, but I can play this. Ha-ha! I win! Your opponent wins the... What? Wasn't it 21? She stopped on... Is it 20? Am I forgetting that it's 20? Cheetos? Think I'm radioactive now? You've had Cheetos for the first time? I love Cheetos. Never understood Pazak. I'll do like a little Pazak tutorial here. Oh my god, it's 20. That feels terrible. Wow. An error. Oh, but you have to get 3 wins. Okay, wait. We actually have card advantage. All right, so I will do a Pazak tutorial. It's very simple, but it's addictive for whatever reason. Basically, yeah, it's kind of like blackjack. You're trying to basically get as close to without going over 20. So you get dealt a card. So we just got dealt a 3, but you also have a deck. And with your deck, you can basically draw, I guess, 4 hand cards out of the deck, and then those are random, and then you can use those to basically change what your numbers are. So we got dealt a 3, so we're just going to end turn. She gets dealt a 5, then we get dealt a 3, total of 6. She has a total of 5, we have a total of 6. We're going to end our turn again. She gets dealt a 7, total of 12. We get dealt a 7, total of 13. And now we have to start taking in, like, chances, right? Because I could get dealt a 9, and then we're over. But even if that happens, I could play the -3, so that's fine. So I'm going to end turn again. She goes to 21, so she actually goes over, which immediately makes me win. Yeah, because you want to get 20 or lower, as close as you can get to 20. So she actually just immediately won me the set. Now it's 2 wins to 2 wins, so whoever wins the next one wins. Okay, so she gets dealt an 8, which is great. And also I have card advantage because she only has whatever this is. I don't even know what that is, but I have 2. Oh, that must just be a card, but I don't see it because it's face down. So I have 2 cards to play. She's only got 1. And much like Gwent in The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, really good to have card advantage. So I'm going to end turn. She gets dealt an 8 and then plays her only hand card to go up to 19. So we have to either match her or get to 20. So I'm going to end turn 15. Shit. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to end turn again. Oh, hell yeah. Perfect. Okay, so I'm at 17, so I can just play my +3 card. Takes me to 20. You have defeated your opponent. Yes!
Well done. Care to play again?
No, I just beat you. What the hell am I going to play you again for? Perhaps later. Ha-ha! Pazak! I've done it! What does Atten say? He says something like Pazak. Straight Pazak. What does he say? Okay. Telosian.
Zerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand, and they're...
The war has really inflated prices here in the outer...
Ah, so you must be the Jedi everyone's been whispering about. No more trouble with the TSF, I hope?
Yeah, pure Pazak! I'm British. We don't have Cheetos here often. You know, in where we moved from Colorado, we had a... I'm not sure if I talked about this. We had a British store. And, yeah, it was like, you know, British specialty goods and stuff like that. And we loved going there. It was one of our favorite stores. They had good chocolate. I remember their chocolate was much better than American chocolate. Chocolate. Pure Pazak. But anyways, really like going to that British store. Their snacks were always good. Trying to think what like the best thing we got from them was. We got like little Guinness bottles or something. I don't know if it was Guinness. I think little Guinness. It was like little Guinness chocolates filled with Guinness, kind of like an alcoholic like little chocolate. That was super good. What's up, Joel? Welcome in. What's up, Danka Wanka? Snowdonia? What the hell is that? Dragon flag? Aliens crave this music? No more trouble with the TSF. You should keep out of matters that don't concern you.
Perhaps you don't know who I am?
You seem to be of the opinion that I care.
You haven't been on Citadel Station long, have you? Let me introduce myself. I'm Benok, the man in charge of Lopak Slusk's protection. You do know who Lopak Slusk is, don't you? The two gentlemen with me are Matu and Nahata, Slusk's finest men. Other than me, of course.
Oh, leave the man alone, Benok. I bet he'd come out on top if you fought.
Now, Luxa, I meant no disrespect. You're probably Slusk's strongest woman.
It's your skin, Benok. Just warning you, Slusk could easily replace you.
She's right. Mess with me and you're dead.
We were just leaving anyway. Come on.
Wise man.
I don't want to be taunting everybody, though, because we literally don't even have a weapon right now. I think we get the weapon here. Okay. Oh, so we got Pazak woman. Who are you? Tlothian. Who are you? Twi'lek. Doesn't even say anything. Twi'lek. It's Doten Het. Wonderful sight, isn't it? The best of my dancers and the best I've seen in many years. I've come on behalf of Hara. Oh, it's this guy. So yeah, this is the guy the other Twi'lek lost his girlfriend to at a Pazak game. I've come on behalf of Hara. That one. Must be about Romana then. Fine, give me your proposal. How much do you want for her? Give me the girl or I kill you. Is there something you want in exchange? Give me the girl or I kill you. Must we be so rash? That is not the way to do business. If that is the way you wish to approach negotiations, I have no wish to deal with you. You'll be dealing with my blaster. It'll do you no good. Romana has been outfitted with a transmitter. If you should kill me, I shall simply obliterate her. A waste, to be sure, but I feel you do not understand the nature of our relationship. Is there something you want in exchange? I'm a man of many possessions, inanimate objects, they bring me little joy. But to see the beauty of a dance is a rare treat. Credits, if it must be. The currency of the Republic is such a mundane way for businessmen to arrange their deals. But if that's the only way, I would accept no less than 2,000 credits for her. That's way too much. That's like all my credits. How about you wager her on a game of Pazak? Now that's an interesting suggestion. The situation, what a step up. Ramana lost by Hara in a Pazak game to be wagered by Dotun in another? I do like the way you think. There is merit to your suggestion. Fine, I shall place Ramana as a wager in a Pazak game against a wager of 1,000 credits of your own. Oh shit. It's high stakes now. 1,000 credits it is. Excellent, let us play then. Alright, now we gotta try hard. Snowdon is a mountain in Wales. Snowdonia is the surrounding area. How have I never heard of that? Because Snowdonia is such a cool-ass name. The Welsh speak an elf language. It's an ancient one that you would not know. What's up, Kez? Can I ask why your character looks poorly? He didn't look so poorly the last time I joined your stream, GV. I think this game has the, I think KOTOR 1 did this too, where basically if you get dark side points, your character looks worse and worse versus light side points. Mass Effect also does that, made by the same people. So yeah, I think it's just like a visual representation of your good versus dark, basically. Save scum, I should have. However, it launched right into the game. So we're just going to try hard now. Norse and Anglo-Saxon. Anglo-Saxon sounds so cool. Like Saxon. Anglo-Saxon. Saxon. I just love that word. All right. Anything to do... Oh, do we have more cards now? Chosen cards. Let's put all these back. Wait, what? Before playing this card, change its value to positive or negative. What? Yeah, but I can just choose, right? Why did it feel like I had more choices there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. That's the one. Go! Yes. All right, we got to try hard now because there's a lot of credits, at least at this point in the game. Kestervin, 5. End turn. Dotenhead, 3. We get Delta 2, which is good. We kind of want to get lesser numbers because we have more, you know, movability here. End turn. Gets Delta 10. We get Delta 1. Fantastic. End turn. Gets Delta 6. We get Delta 10. Shit. Probably worth to just lock it in, I'm betting. So I'm just going to play a 2. I win the set. Believe in the heart of the cards. What's up, Marshall? Welcome in. Yu-Gi-Oh! Characters are fun, just Pegasus. I like voicing... I would say like the most consistent for me is Yugi. Yami Yugi, I guess. I wonder if I could do all of them. Yami Yugi's like, Yugi-Moto, Yugi-Moto, Yugi-Moto. You must win the set of Pazak to set your grandfather free. To set your grandfather free. And then Yugi is like, but I don't know if I could do it. How am I supposed to win Pazak if I just can't draw the right card? And then Joey is like, come on. That was off. Come on, Yug. Come on, Yug. Yugs. Hey, Yugs. I can't do it. It's weird. I would think I could do it, but I can't do it. And then Seto Kaiba's such a piece of shit. Fuck you, Yugi. I don't give a shit about you, piece of shit. And then Pegasus. I used to be better at that one, but now I can't do it. It's like weird. Oh, Yugi boy. Oh, welcome to my castle, Yugi boy. You'll find that there's a secret card under your placemat. Yeah, it used to be more consistent. It's interesting. Like, if you don't practice them, like, certain things get more consistent versus not, and yada yada. Okay. We get Delta 7. He gets Delta 4. He gets Delta 9, I think. Yeah, we're getting pretty lucky here, I think, actually. We can just get a 20 right now. I think I'm going to go for it. Ha-ha! Okay, so that's pretty good. 2 out of 3. He's got 0 wins. So now the only problem is he has card advantage here. We get a 4. He gets a 7. We get a 4. He gets a 6. We get a 3. He gets a 1. We get a 10. We are now over. And he has not used any of his cards. I can use a -4, which will take us down to 17. And then I could use a -2 in conjunction, or I could just give him the set. But the problem with giving him the set is he hasn't used any of his resources. I could play a -2 and go down to 19, and then just stand, and he'd have to beat a 19 or a 20, which is likely, given he's an NPC and he's got all these cards. I'm going to go to 19. And then I have to stand, because if I... Ah, shit. No, because if I end turn, I'm going to get dealt. I guess I stand. I'm a stand. Okay, but he used one of his cards to get the 20. Okay, I'm fine with that. Gets a 6, we get a 3. Gets a 9, we get a 2. Hell yeah! He just went way over. He went up to 25. Yeah, we got really lucky there because he got so many high-value cards. Well played, Kestervin. It was a good set of games, though perhaps not enough to make up for losing Romana. But I will keep to my word. Very well. I am sad to see her go, but it's true that it's always best to avoid becoming attached to anything in my line of work. Our business is completed, and I would ask you to depart from here now, but do not hesitate to call upon me if you should ever have a further exchange. Romana, your period of servitude to me is finished. Your ownership is transferred to the human. I see. In that case, I humbly submit to your wishes. Oh, God. This would be an opportunity to be super evil here. I'm taking you back to Hara. Stay here. I will collect your earnings later. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, you could just straight up do it. I thought this was saying originally, like, hey, I'll be back. But no, this is keeping her a dancing slave. Stay here. I'll collect your earnings later. As you wish, master. Ba, 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 ba. All right, we got to level up for Kreia as well. Attributes recommended goes to wisdom. Sounds good to me. Skills recommended, and then powers. What do we have? We got to take a baseline level, but we got to remember that everything that she does affects us too, which can be really helpful. So we want to make her a buffer. Jedi is temporarily granted a +2 bonus to defense and all saving throws. That's pretty good. Force Valor, physical attributes for 2 points. That's more if we were like a strength build. First 4 points of damage from slashing, bludgeoning, and piercing attacks. 2 bonus to defense and all saving throws, and then there's more here. Yeah, I think I'll just take that, even though it's boring. Okay. And then Aten, attributes recommended is Dex, which makes sense. Skills recommended. Okay. Feats. Granted the feat Fighting Spirit. Let's go find where that is. What is Fighting Spirit? Is it not in this menu? Weapon proficiency, melee weapon, sneak attack 3, Scoundrel's Luck. Always active and grants a defense bonus in combat. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
They say safe scum is a forbidden technique in the Force.
What's up, DEFCON John? To learn this power?
Not in the light side playthrough, no.
Playing cards for slaves, pretty dark. Yep. Little dark-sided. Recommend coming back here to collect money after every planet. Hell yeah. We will do exactly that. Oh, we don't have toughness on him yet. Yeah, we'll just take toughness. It's boring, but it works. Okay. What is this song? It's Corin Fault!
Is there something I can do for you?
What can you tell me about Zerka?
What's there to say? We're the only corporation with a branch on Citadel Station. Getting in early, as they say. If this whole Telos thing pans out, we could be in a great position. If Lorso doesn't screw it up, that is.
Telos thing? You mean the planet restoration?
Yeah, it's a long shot considering the state of the Republic these days. Still, if it works out, the Republic may decide to start restoring other war-torn worlds. At least, that's what Zerka hopes. If we can integrate ourselves into the process, Zerka stands to make a tidy profit in the future.
How does Zerka profit from the restoration project?
Quite a few ways. As part of the Republic contract rewarded for a planet like Telos, Zerka is allowed to use the planet's natural resources to help fund and support the project. On top of that, the Senate's easy to negotiate with. They're liberal with the amounts of credits they throw around, even with the Republic being in the shape it's in. And of course, new planets mean new markets for Zerka products. All in all, a very good arrangement for us.
Tell me about Lorso.
Yeah, Jana Lorso. That woman's a... Look, forget it. She's my superior, and that's that. She'll screw up soon enough. Then I'll move in for the kill.
How do you think she'll mess up?
She's got her hands in too many dirty little... Whoa, I think I've had a few too many drinks. I shouldn't be talking to you about this stuff. Just forget it.
I was hoping we could persuade him. All right.
Goodbye.
Whoa, who's this guy? Patron? Is he like a Darth Maul? What is this race? Does anybody know? He looks like a Darth Maul guy.
I don't understand your problem with the Republic. It's not like Onderon hasn't benefited from joining.
It was one of the darkest days in our history. Talia sold Onderon to the Republic, and what did we receive in return? Nothing. In exchange for the blood of our soldiers, the prosperity of Iziz has been stripped to decorate dead planets like this.
Look, if it weren't for the Republic, you'd all be speaking Mandalorian by now.
And because we accepted the Republic's aid, we should be indentured to them forever?
You make it sound like the Republic turned Onderon into a prison colony.
Perhaps. Only that the Republic did not even conquer us. Our own betrayed us and allowed the Republic to take what it would.
Ramona is a good earner. I'm hoping she is, because we'll definitely stop back. Female Twi'leks are such a great invention. Were they created in a lab? Zabrak. Yeah, he's a different race. That's the race Darth Maul is. We got to have at least one Star Wars nerd in the chat that knows what that guy is, because he's like a yo, what's up guy in TikTok saying I can't even see your name, but whoever you are, welcome in. But yeah, we have to have a Star Wars nerd that knows. Oh, he's a Deveronian. Oh yeah, I kind of remember that. I feel like I've asked that same question because they look kind of cool in KOTOR 1. I feel like. Boo buddy bop boo buddy boo. Twi'lek. So we got a Gamorrean, and then we have classic fantasy armor woman here. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Hello. The Gamorrean ignores you. He might not even speak basic. How basic? Bartender droid.
Welcome to the Entertainment Module 081 Cantina. How can I assist you?
What sort of entertainment do you have here?
We feature Citadel Station's most talented all-Bith band around the clock, as well as live Twi'lek dancers. You won't find any holograms here. Casual Pazak players should be able to find a friendly match in the game room. Or, if you're a bit more seasoned, we have daily tournaments with some of the best players in the Outer Rim. Cards too slow for you? Try your hand at Citadel Station's swoop track and see if you can challenge the all-time records. Last but not least, we feature only the finest cuisine and beverages from Ryloth to Coruscant.
Yeah, never really done all that stuff. Bye! Except for the card tournament. We didn't do that. All right, let's make a save. It's been a while since we've saved. Main save 3, 2, and 1. Ba-ba-da-ba-boo-ba-dee-bee. Zoo-ba-da-ba-boo-ba-da-boo. Ramona is definitely worthwhile. Gives you a sweet credit boost. But is that only if you keep her as a dancer? Because that's pretty messed up, actually. Okay, we got Luxa.
Hello there. Fresh blood at the cantina. Enjoy. Your drinks are on me. We should talk. Later.
If she's a companion, she definitely seems evil, which would be good. Ideally, we get evil companions. Although, again, how do you beat Kreia, though? If Kreia can just use abilities and then you get her abilities, that sounds really OP. Who are you?
If you're asking me that, handsome, you're better off not knowing. Tell you what. You just enjoy yourself, and if in the future we have business together, you can come back and we'll have a little chat.
She's a really good voice actress for the time that this game was made. There's like certain voice actors in this game that are very flat because that's just how a lot of video game voice acting was at the time, and then there's other voice actors and actresses that like you could tell kind of got the assignment a little bit more, and I think she is one of those. All right, talk to you later. Luxa or Luxa. They said to go to the entertainment module to get our stuff back, right? I believe so. So that was Cantina, TSF officer. You know what's funny is like BioWare always does a Cantina, right? They did it for KOTOR 1, they did it for KOTOR 2, and they even did it for Mass Effect 1. It's kind of the same thing. You go to that one place early on. Cantina. Okay, so I think we're supposed to go this way to get our stuff, I believe.
I don't know how we're gonna get by without fuel from Paragus.
Zerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand, and they're too much for the TSF to handle. We need Republic troops to restore order. Zerka's mercenaries are
If I
getting
can
out
just
of
push this
hand.
guy
and
off.
too much for the TSF to handle.
And what is
we need
this?
Republic troops to restore
TSF
order.
protocol droid. That might be where we get our stuff. Let's go back here real quick. Remind girlfriend to buy that outfit. That's a tough outfit to pull off. You have to have the Thazik. Voice actors went the other way to 200% enthusiasm. Yeah, Oblivion's weird with the voice acting. So it's so memorable, but I don't know. I mean, the elf guy, the guy that does all the elves, like, he's genuinely good. I should know his name, but whoever that guy is genuinely talented, even for the time of Oblivion. There's other voice actors and actresses, you know, like I guess I won't say anything, but there's very good performances in Oblivion, and very kind of like not as good, I would say.
I hear the refugee problem on Nar Shaddaa is getting out of hand. I met someone who managed to escape. He didn't even want to talk about it.
So this is the shuttle station. I don't know. This is to get to Nar Shaddaa, I guess, but we still want our stuff, right? I guess we'll just check this out for now. Excuse me. Bum 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 ba ba bum bum. Greetings. Lie. Oh, interesting. Oh, this is that one quest. What's in this bay? One of the orbital freighters that we are using for the restoration project. Normally it is used to transport flora and fauna brought from Onderon and other worlds to the restoration zones we have established on the planet's surface. Normally. What's it being used for now? Nothing really. Our restoration efforts have been brought to a standstill. I'll be back. I need to figure out how to get our stuff back, because, I want to do this quest here, but I still don't even have any weapons or anything. Maybe it's the other way.
How dare you touch me? How dare you?
Wes, yeah. Wes is genuinely good, of course. And he voices so many different characters, too. It's actually crazy. Okay, let's keep going this way. Craig Seckler, replacing him in the remaster was criminal. He's still there, right? Because all the original voice actors are still there, but he did get replaced by a lot of, by the guy that was in KOTOR 1, the Max Goof voice actor, which I keep forgetting his name. But yeah, all the original voice actors are still there. They just replaced half of their stuff, right? TSF.
The TSF isn't cut out to handle all the problems on Citadel Station right now. We need Republic assistance.
Armory and security door. Hi.
Welcome to Entertainment Module 081's TSF station. How may I be of assistance?
I think it's this. Lieutenant Gren said to come here to get the Ebon Hawk and the rest of my possessions out of impound.
I will call up the appropriate information now. One moment. Searching. One moment. I regret to inform you that the Ebon Hawk is gone. The TSF believes it was stolen and is currently investigating.
I was gonna say, I guarantee we're not able to just leave this place right now. What do you mean, gone?
It seems the Ebon Hawk was transferred to Telos' surface instead of an impound dock. However, both the requester and the point of delivery are unknown. In addition, the vessel is not showing up at any government-sanctioned landing site. I would conjecture that it has been stolen, and the TSF records have been illegally accessed and modified.
I knew it! That stupid T3 unit stole our ship. It's probably joyriding through the system right now, laughing at us, laughing at me.
That is unlikely. While your utility droid is not accounted for, numerous satellites track all incoming and outgoing vessels. There is no record of the Ebon Hawk leaving the system.
Wait, you're saying the ship's actually somewhere on Telos' surface? I don't understand. Telos' atmosphere is highly corrosive outside the shielded restoration zones. Where else could someone land safely?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid that's all the information I have for you. Of course, the quarters in Residential Module 082 will remain yours until the situation is resolved.
Well, okay, but I still need my stuff. A favorite voice actor from anything? Tom Kenny is tempting me. Yeah, it's usually Tom Kenny just because in everything I've seen him, he's in so much stuff. Like, he doesn't even do the SpongeBob voice. You know, he was in KOTOR 1, I think. He was like an announcer. He was an announcer in like, yeah, I think it was KOTOR. It was like a Star Wars game or something. And I was like, why does that sound so familiar? And I think it was Tom Kenny. Anyways, Tom Kenny is just, yeah, he's a legend. I mean, he's just born to be a voice actor. He's so good. And he's so like cool too on top of that. A lot of the SpongeBob voice actors are just so cool, like in terms of being such nice people. Favorite voice actor? I usually have an answer for this, and I'm trying to remember what it is. Sean Schemmel, I love his performance as Goku. I wouldn't say... I've seen him in a lot of interviews, and he just seems like really neurotic a lot of the time. So it's like, in terms of like favorite voice actor in addition to their personality. I probably like Chris Sabat more as far as Dragon Ball Z goes. He seems like a really cool guy. Yeah, it's usually like Tom Kenny. There's a better answer to this, and I'm trying to remember what it is. Yeah, I'm gonna say Tom Kenny for now, but I know there's a better answer, and it's a lot of the time when it's like, what's your favorite blank? My head just goes, it flushes all the information right out, and I forget everything. There's a better answer for that, but I can't think of it at the moment. But I do love Tom Kenny. Oh yeah, Billy West, I think I usually say. Billy West, Fry from Futurama. He's also... Billy West and like Tom Kenny are like the same sort of situation for me, where they're just so talented, and you can just tell they were like born for voice acting, and they just like love what they do. And I really respect them for that, you know? Is there anything in the system about our ship? Can I get my Can I get my possessions back, at least?
Fortunately, your possessions were kept in the armory and were uncompromised. I will open the door for you so that you may retrieve them. You will find them in the security lockers.
That's what I figured, because like, there's no way they're just gonna not let me have my stuff. Max Goof took 90% of his dialogue. Shouldn't be in Oblivion, jarring. I feel like his voice fits, but yeah, the original Craig Seckler, or whatever his name is, yeah, he's so good. He did not really need to be replaced. There's a lot of voices in Oblivion that are definitely weak, and I feel like, yes, should have been... I don't know that they needed to be, but I'm fine with them being replaced. Yeah, Craig's elf voice is so damn good. Yeah, Mark Hamill, yeah. Mark Hamill, freaking, ugh. These people are so talented. I'm genuinely just like so jealous of them. Not jealous, more like in awe of their power as voice actors. And that's what I want to be ideally as a voice actors. I want to do like cartoon stuff and cartoon characters. You could just like just go for it. You know, the super heavy, dramatic, like if I was really acting here with this line right here, right? Like, okay, so the line is, how about I wait here until you get me another ship before someone gets hurt? So it's like, if it's like a serious project and I really have to act for that, you know? So I have to get in the mindset and do the whole thing. How about I wait here until you get me another ship? No. How about I wait here until you get me another ship before someone gets hurt? And it's like, that's cool, and I like doing it, but I much prefer just like SpongeBob shit, you know, where it's so much more fun. You just be really out there. It's definitely like those types of voice actors I really look up to, because that's what I would love to be and focus on. How about I wait here until you get me another ship before someone gets hurt?
There is nothing I can do. I am sorry for what has happened, but the situation is beyond me. I cannot legally supply you with another vessel.
That guy sounds really familiar. This isn't like Alan Tudyk, right? Why does this voice sound so familiar to me? What am I supposed to do now?
I am not qualified to answer that question. However, it is unlikely that someone could steal a starship from under TSF observation without considerable backing. If your vessel has been stolen, there is a fair chance that the exchange possesses relevant information. I do not know what else to suggest, beyond waiting in your quarters for further word.
Yeah, I bet that's Alan Tudyk. That voice sounds so familiar. And he always plays robots and like everything. He plays so many robots. Isn't there anything more the TSF can do?
Not beyond investigating the matter and extending our offer of free room and board.
Fine. I'll be leaving. Okay, we do get our stuff back. Yay! So what do we get? TSF locker. Can we just take all this stuff? Blaster rifle components, battle stimulant. Or is this just all my stuff? Adventure Time, he's Ice King, also Magic Man in Adventure Time. Oh my god, I didn't realize that. I never watched Adventure Time, but I know Ice King's voice. And that's so obvious now. I can't believe I didn't realize that. Cartoon Network show, somewhere on Star Trek Voyager, like Karth and the Neelix actor. What's up, McGruff? If you find a merchant with crystals and don't like the color, you can save and reload to try for the color you want. Okay, well, I saw a silver one, which is what I said, like, my backstory was. I wasn't sure if it mattered. They're just letting me take all this? Okay, some of the stuff is ours. It's probably all just ours, but this seems like a lot of stuff. Pazak side deck. Ba ba bo ba 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 bo ba 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 bo ba. Yeah, I guess this is all of our stuff. It's interesting that they put it in like 8 different lockers, although I guess that makes more sense anyways. Who is this?
It's Lieutenant Gren!
SpongeBob characters go. There's so many SpongeBob characters I really wish I was good at voicing, but I can't do a lot of them, honestly. Yeah, Patrick, SpongeBob, come quick, Pat. I can't really do it right now. SpongeBob, what are you talking about, SpongeBob? SpongeBob, Sandy, it's Sandy. She's freaking out. I can't do it. Bad at it right now. Plankton's the number one that I wish I could do, and I can't. I don't know why. I just can't get there.
You're SpongeBob, SpongeBob, show up for work tomorrow early, or you'll be fired. SpongeBob.
Freaking legends. All of them. And so many things, too.
Something I can help you with?
Well, how will you recover from the destruction of the Paragus mining facility?
To be honest with you, I just don't know. We desperately rely on the fuel to keep Citadel Station running. If we can't find a new fuel source soon, we'll be in bad shape.
How bad?
There's enough fuel in the reserves to keep Citadel Station from falling out of orbit, and for managing the restoration project, but not much more than that.
No. Jake, yeah. I thought you were talking about Finn for a second. Yeah, John DiMaggio. Yeah, he's in so much stuff, and I can always tell his voice too. We were playing Final Fantasy X. He plays Waka, and I literally had no clue, but I heard in his voice, like he's kind of got a rasp. I can't do it. He's kind of got a rasp, you know. He's kind of got a rasp, you know. Hey, Titus. I can't do it. Anyways, he's got this like specific like tone, and I was just like, there's no way that's John DiMaggio, right? And then I looked it up and I was like, holy shit, he's Waka. It's crazy. But yeah, he's in so much stuff. Bender, Jake the Dog, Marcus Phoenix. He's got, that guy is talented. Like he's really, really good. I really look up to him too. Is there anything that can be done?
Absolutely. We need to find a new fuel service, sign contracts, make agreements. A soldier like me is not good at that sort of thing.
Yeah, I don't really want to help. Doesn't sound like my sort of thing either.
I don't blame you, but I hope someone can find a solution.
Well, I don't want to just not get these quests, but I don't know. Okay, so this is where we were previously. That's what I dressed up as? Oh my god, I would love to see that. Spike Spiegel. Yeah, who is that? Spike Spiegel's voice actor. Oh man. Oh, it's it's Steve Blum, right? Yeah, who did the Toonami guy voice. He's done so much stuff. He's Wolverine. Yeah, Steve Blum. I was like, I know who that is. I'm trying to rack my brain for it. Yeah, he's got a great voice. He didn't start... Steve Blum is a guy I look up to a lot because he didn't start voice acting until he was, like, I think 40 or, like, in his 40s. So being in my 30s, I was like, is it too late to become a voice actor? But then, yeah, there's certain people like Steve Blum, and you're like, I guess not. I guess not. Sounds far too intelligent. I can usually do it better. I'm not on today. SpongeBob! It's Sandy! Yeah, I can't do it. There's certain days where just it doesn't work for whatever reason. All right, let's re-equip everybody. Reflex. I thought we had another thing here, didn't we? Bio antidote. Saves reflex +1. Damage immunity 10%, 5%. 10 or 5% is not going to matter. Put that on. Breath mask I think is good. I love poison resistance. Sounds good to me. Insulated gloves is fine. Caster Vin's armband there. Dark Jedi robe there. Energy shield there. Safety harness demolitions +1. Reflex +2. So we'll do that. Here we've got the Vibro sword. 212, 19, 20 times 2. 110, 19, 20 times 2. Balanced 2 weapon penalty. Okay, so we'll just do that. And then we'll put a plasma torch in the other one. Then for Kreia, reflex +1. Oh, she can do this. Immunity to poison, constitution +1. Whoa. So we'll give her that. Let's give her bonus weapon, focus blaster, pistol. I think she has that, right? So we'll give her that. Nothing there. Melee shield. We'll give her a Jedi robe. We'll give her an energy shield. We'll give her a safety harness. We'll give her a blaster pistol. We'll give her a vibro sword. And then we'll give Atin a reflex package. And a breath mask. And a Mandalorian melee shield. Defense bonus 5. Max dex bonus 5. 7 max dex bonus 3. Atin's ribbed jacket. Energy shield. Stealth field generator. We'll give him a blaster pistol, which I'm assuming is going to be better for him than the blaster rifle. I'm not really sure. Okay. Alright, let's go this way. Sunny Smiles. I don't know who that is. I might be familiar with their work, but I'm not sure who voiced Sunny Smiles. I can hear the voice in my head. Yeah, I don't know. Have you seen the game No Rest for the Wicked coming out in October? Souls-like, made by the guys who did Ori and the Blind Forest? Oh shit, no, but I need to look into that. Robert McCullum? No? Who was that? Chodo Habat sent me to help deliver the replacement restoration droid. That is strange. Chodo did not send word about you. You'll have to excuse me, but at times like these, I must be certain. Here are my credentials. Ah, yes, I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Please enter. They're waiting for you inside. Ha! Fool! I'm not here for the replacement. Well, I am here, but I'm not supposed to be here, basically. Whoa! Oh, he looks cool. Okay. Airlock terminal. Open Bay 2 door. Okay, we're looking for that droid to help the Zerka since we're bad. Let's go this way first. Wu Chang the other month. Awesome game. Think it's underrated. We played that when it came out, if it's the game I'm thinking of.
I hear you.
It was like the Souls-like that was,
Damn thing's stuck.
Yeah, Wu Chang Fallen Dynasty. I played that. I didn't like love it, but it was fun. Play the early access, and it's like a 9 out of 10 game for me. Holy shit. Yeah, what's it called? No Rest for the Wicked. I'm gonna have to look that up. There ain't no rest for the wicked until you close your eyes. Ain't no rest for the wicked. Alright. This might be able to give us like an advantage here, maybe. Athorian Bay control. We shouldn't be here. I must devote my full attention to the operation of the docking bay. I'll be going now. Okay, that was weird. That's his name, Athorian Bay control. Okay, what a great name. Onimusha and Phantom Blade. I don't know. I just haven't been looking at a lot of new game releases because there's just a lot of stuff that, I don't know, I want to stream that's not new. The only new game I'm truly, truly excited for currently is just GTA 6, but that'll probably wait until I've seen some gameplay of it to make sure it's worth the crazy price tag. Ain't no rest for the wicked. What's up, guys? How's it going?
I'm glad you're here. I'm the only man the TSF could spare, and frankly, I got a bad feeling about this.
Yes, we were all pleased to see that Chodo Habat had said that another would arrive to help us.
Excuse me, Master, but it seems we have some additional visitors.
Who are you? How did you get in here?
Wait, what? Oh, Thug. I thought this was straight up the Zerka person. Okay, well, I'm gonna kill you all now. I think let's do Force Scream will probably work, but let me get in front of you guys. Okay, we should also activate an energy shield. Go over here, and then Force Scream. And then another Force Scream. And then another Force Scream.
I'm grateful for your assistance. That was most terrible. I wonder who could have ordered such a thing.
Master, one of the assailants was carrying this.
An assassin's tool. It is no surprise that hired killers would carry weapons such as these.
Awareness, it looks as though the blaster has been heavily modified. It looks as though the blaster has been heavily modified.
Interesting. I believe you are correct, though I am by no means an expert. Such modifications are illegal on Citadel Station. Lieutenant Gren should be informed so that he might conduct an investigation. But more importantly, you must take the droid back to Chodo Habat. I fear there may be more attacks if we do not see it quickly to safety. Of course. I'll get him to Chodo right away. Excellent. In that case, please follow Kester Vin to the compound.
Modified holdout blaster.
You fool! I'm not actually working for Chodo Habat. You utter fool.
Baki, like that manga that's been super duper popular, right? I've considered watching. I know that manga's like, well, I guess there's an anime, right? I didn't realize there was already an anime. So maybe that, yeah, because I thought it was like an older manga. And then I guess they made a remake of the anime, which is why like I've heard so much about it recently. Because that's what Baki's from, right? 90s Baki. Wow, it was in the 90s? I didn't realize that. Thorian droid. Okay, let's go to what's-her-face. Still not having gameplay for GTA, I know. I know, right? Citadel Station's heavy airlock doors are usually opened by a nearby terminal. Okay. Sure. Top 5 anime for me? Yeah, I just didn't realize it was that old. I thought it was like a newer thing. Upcoming Wolverine game. You know, I saw the gameplay of it and it looked fun, but I wasn't like wowed. I don't know, something just felt like, I guess coming from like Marvel's Spider-Man, you know, that game's so exciting, like especially when it first came out, to like see in action, and then it's so much fun too. For whatever reason, where is this? It's over this way, right? Yeah, for whatever reason, I don't know. I just like wasn't like super wowed by it. If it comes out, it's got like good reviews, I'll probably play it. It looks great. Like it looks exactly like what you would think it would look like. So it's like hard to even talk about because I'm like, I don't know why I wasn't really just super excited by it. It looked cool. Yeah, it looks exactly like what I would think it would be based on, you know, what's the company? Naughty Dog? No. No, it's the, Infamous people. Right? Who are they again? I'm forgetting. Sealed module door. Locked. How do we get back to the thing? Insomniac. Yeah. Insomniac. That's right. But yeah, it looks good. You know, I don't know. I just wasn't like super duper wowed. Doing Marvel lore justice. Gameplay looked extremely generic. Yeah, I think it was that. Yeah, there was just like it's weird because it looked really good technically, and I don't know. It's like they hit all the right things. It's just there was something about it that just seemed generic. That's probably the way I would put it. It was just odd. I don't know. I guess I expected a little more crazy. Yeah, you know what? It was just like Wolverine killing people. I guess what I expected maybe was like to see some like I don't know, other characters or so. I guess there was like what, Jean Grey. I'm trying to remember. Jean Grey and Sabretooth shows up, I think, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know why I wasn't. There's just something like there that didn't completely excite me. We're looking for you. Hello, ma'am.
Welcome back.
Aren't we coming with the robot, or did it not follow me? What? Didn't he say follow? Do we have to, like, talk to it to follow me? Well, shit. Now let's go back. It's open world? Oh, kind of like, yeah, Spider-Man, I guess. Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't really think about that. Yeah, open world Wolverine game. I don't know. It's odd just because, like, Spider-Man, it makes a lot of sense, of course, right? Like, for it to be an open world, you know, just like the PlayStation 2 games or whatever. For it to be open world and you get to swing around and do all that. With Wolverine, like, how are you going to make that more fun? I feel like there's no way to make that more fun. It's going to be, like, basically a downgrade from Spider-Man in terms of the movement. And the movement is just so much fun in Spider-Man. Like, how do you go to Wolverine and not have it be a downgrade? Sucker Punch. Yeah, there's some... Wait. Now I'm getting confused. Who did Ghost of Tsushima? Was that Sucker Punch? Who did, like, Sly Fox, Sly Cooper, and all that? That was Sucker Punch, right? I don't know. I'm getting confused. TSF. We're going this way. Baki the Grappler. 2001 to 2005 or 7. 90s anime. Yeah, I had no clue. I thought it was a new thing. Open Bay 2. Because Stellar Blade is like, you know, it's like Gooner bait, right? It just has this hot chick. You're just supposed to be like, wow, look at this hot chick. And it's clearly very aware of that because we 100% of that game. But it was a lot more fun. It had like a fun combat system and, like, you know, it was fun to explore. It had some weaknesses. It's definitely not a perfect game. But I would say, yeah, it just ended up being like more surprisingly competent and well done than you would think, given that it was basically just like, look at this hot girl, the game. Is that at least my take on it?
I will trust your judgment, Master.
No, I'll be taking you to Zerka Corporation instead.
I don't understand. I was just told that I would be taken to the Ithorian compound. I was to be given to an Ithorian, Chodo Habat.
Yeah, well, that's not what's happening, okay? Unless you want to be melted down for scrap, you'll come with me, quietly.
How dreadful. In that case, I believe I shall accompany you.
Was that so hard?
Excellent.
Generic stabbing.
I see my faith in your abilities was well-founded. We'd like to get this droid into service as quickly as possible. Oppo-chano?
It'll take some time for me to rewire the droid and have it ready for your use, Executive Lord So.
Yeah, that's the weird thing. It's like, I think the Wolverine showcase was exactly what it should be. There just was something that, I don't know, it's just like their style of gameplay, I guess, just fits Spider-Man much more. I feel like Spider-Man's so much more of an exciting game to play than Wolverine. But then it's like, well, how do you really translate that? You know, it might be a thing of, like, just being spoiled with the Spider-Man games, which are so well done and so much fun just to even move around. It's like, how do you translate that to Wolverine and still have it be the same level of quality? I don't know. It's difficult. Some time? Don't leave your droid in the hands of an amateur. I can fix it. For an extra 50 credits, I'll repair it for you.
Well, then, you've proven helpful enough so far. Let's see what you can do.
Executive Lorso, I must protest. We have no idea about his credentials.
Your opinion was not asked for, Opochano. I'll have no further use for you today. You may go.
Do not hesitate to call me if you require further repairs.
I'll have this droid working in no time. Bow, 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 bow.
Greetings, Executive Lorso. How may I be of service?
Just plug into the mainframe and get to work.
Right away, Executive Lorso.
Yeah,
Now
that makes
then,
sense. 12 gauge.
Your payment. Here are the credits agreed upon, and a small bonus for performing the repairs as well. There is another task I would like you to perform for me.
Well, you judge me if I get bored and quit that Spider-Man game after 20 hours. It's kind of overrated. Just a good game. No, I mean, the Spider-Man games, they're kind of weird. They're very, very, very good. They suffer from that same thing that all games like that suffer from, where the combat gets really boring if you do everything in it, because you're just trying to land a Spider-Man, kill everybody as quickly as possible, and move on. Every game like that always has that problem for me, because I 100% it, and then I'm just like, man, I just need like a new combat thing to unlock really late in the game that spices it all up again. So yeah, I wouldn't say they're perfect, but they're such like spectacles, and I do think they did such an amazing job moving as Spider-Man and as Miles Morales that I do think they're extremely good games. I really like 2, even though apparently people hated some of the story, which I was really surprised to see, because I was like, oh, I really like the story. So no, they're not like perfect. They do have some flaws, but I liked them a lot. I thought they were extremely good. Miles Morales was just incredibly short, I think was the problem there. Whatever gets me paid.
Do you doubt that I will uphold my part of our agreement? Don't worry. When my word is given, it will not be retracted. Now, on to business. You proved that you can handle yourself quite well in dealing with the retrieval of the droid intelligence. The next matter of business I would ask of you is much more delicate. When we first set up here on Citadel Station, the exchange was already quite well established. Lopax Slusk had more influence over business matters than the Telosian government. To ensure our success, we involved ourselves with the exchange. And now that we have a handle on the situation, we wish to unentangle ourselves from them. If you know anything about the exchange, then you know that they would not take this well. Slusk is loath to have his hands removed from any business on the station. So a more direct method will have to be taken. To put it plainly, I want you to kill Lopax Slusk.
Yeah, she's a good voice actress too, especially for this time. Lopax Slusk sounds like a Hutt. I don't know what their race is called. The Jabba the Hutt people, big slug guys. The pay had better be good for that.
I realize it won't be an easy task. A Slusk keeps himself well protected. You would be well compensated for it.
Any ideas how I get to him then?
I have a feeling they won't just let you march into their offices. Luxa is Slusk's second. She spends little time in the exchange offices, though, preferring the cantina in the urban module. She might be able to set up an appointment.
Oh, we get to talk to Luxa. I'm hoping we get Luxa as a companion, just because she seems like an evil-oriented companion, which would be good. There's also that white-haired person, which also is giving companion vibes. I'll do it.
Good. I'll be happy to continue our working relationship.
I love the dark side dark side thing is just so extra. All right, that'll be where we end for today, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. So we'll basically try to shoot for like 3-hour streams at the minimum, depending on how much other stuff I have going on each week. You know, if we can go longer, I definitely will. It just kind of depends on the week. This week in particular, I have some things on the docket, so we will call it a stream here. But yeah, I do like this this planet much more than Paragus for sure, and I actually like it better than Terrace as well. So I do want to dig into it in the next stream and get all the little side quests and all that done. Yeah, like what RPS has said, they just did such a good job with a lot of, like, I don't know, the core of the games, how flashy it is, how much fun it is to move everywhere. I really like them, and they're very satisfying 100% too.